look like before. What up, everybody? Hold on one second. I'm doing all the things you should have done already. I'm doing them on the stream. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I think that's fun, guys. Oh man, that background is... I'm gonna pivot this down a little bit. Move it in a little more. Angle it to the side. Alright. Okay. Let me just share this out. Okay. Now I gotta do the sharing out. I didn't even put the music on or anything. I just fucking am winging it right now, so. It's a Raw Dog review. Welcome back, everybody. I am your host, Robot. And, yeah, this is going to be a tribute live stream. I'm going to be focusing on all my Neca figures, all my Neca Tmnt figures. So that's what we're going to be going over tonight. Let me just get some music on here. Copyright friendly music. Copyright friendly until it's not copyright friendly anymore, right? Because they're always full of it. All right. Okay. Got to do a little more sharing out here. I got to get the stream on the phone. I got to get things done. I got to do things. Oh God, here we go with all the TMNT groups sharing. Here we go. Hey, what's up, DC? How you doing, bro? I am sharing out right now. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm doing this pain in the ass. Wait, what? Okay. Now the trick is to not lose track. Damn it. Go. Oh, wait. Shit, I lost track. See? This is what I hate about this shit. I already don't remember what fucking group I posted in already or not. So now I'm going to double post by accident. Oops. Fun times. I'm so thirsty right now. I want to crack open my Sprite. Club Tortuga. That's a good group. John McFarlane Custom Action Figures. Okay, you got it. I will do that for the future here. Why is my chat keep going away? I want the chat to stay on all the time. There we go. I guess I could shit in there because it's Neca. You know what? I don't need to share anymore to that. Let's share it to my actual Facebook page. Put it on public. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to do the... I always forget this shit. Screenshot. Damn it. There we go. Go to the screenshot. Right. Fun times, huh? And we gotta share that link. The joys of being a YouTuber. And we're gonna go to your own YouTube page. Take the picture. Take the link. And there you go. Alright, now I go back to my own live stream with commercials. Great. I've noticed the commercials on the phones are much faster than the commercials on the TV. Anybody else noticing that, or is that just in my head? I really do feel like that's a thing. What is going on with the chat? This is the shit I go through all the fucking time, bro. There we go. 3 years later. Nah, in your head. Nah, it's in your head, yo. Thanks, Arvind. I appreciate it. All right. What a pain in the ass. All right. Let's show you my ugly face real quick here. Welcome back. I'm your host, Robot, back in my shitty, sloppy, crazy room. So, yeah. R.I.P. Neca Tmnt. Let's just get that out of the way right now. We've been talking about it. So many people have been talking about it since it got announced at Comic-Con. I didn't really go over it that much, besides what I've spoken about during the live stream. So I'm doing a live stream dedicated to it now where, you know, I'm just going to yap a little bit and then I'm going to yap more, but showing you the turtles, all the figures that I have from NECA. This is life right now. Oh, it's like the perfect coldness. I love the carbonated. Oh, yeah. All right. So, yeah. NECA's officially done. It sucks. A lot of us were hoping this is what wouldn't happen, but it happened. And it is most definitely because of Mattel getting the master license. There's nothing wrong with Mattel getting the master license. There is something wrong with them getting that license and then all of a sudden major TMNT companies that have been making toys for turtle figures. Playmates was almost 40 years, right? Almost 40. And NECA started in 2008 and is ending 2026. So, dude, this is a big deal. Not a lot of people are realizing it yet. Some people are just, you know, going, well, what are you gonna do? It's just toys. I don't think people realize how much of the majority the collecting fan base is for NECA and Playmates. Like, holy shit. You take NECA out, you take Playmates out, what's left? Don't tell me Super 7. Get that fucking shit out of here with that. Get out of here with that Super 7. Joy Toy's done too. They announced that earlier apparently this year. Mezco is only a matter of time. They haven't really, I don't think they showed anything new this year. Or this past con. So I don't know. But I do know that, especially with NECA, we are losing out big time. We really are. The figures that they have been making since 2008 have been nothing short of works of art that happen to also be articulated. Is there shit to complain about them? Of course. Of course there is. Paint chipping, heating up the arms and joints for articulation. Not always the accessories you want, but there's always accessories and plenty of them, and there's always extra head sculpts, well, exception of Fortnite turtles, and there's always quality sculpts, really quality sculpts with really quality paint jobs. So that's what we're gonna go over tonight. That's my segue. Yada 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 yada. Show me something. That's my segue into showing you something. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Scusi. Perdona me. All right. Just make sure the camera's centered here because it looks a little off, a little wobbly. Maybe I should just move the camera over a little bit. All right. So the first turtles that I wanted us to go over together are the first ones that came out, but I don't have, I mean, I have one of the first ones that came out for the Toon Turtles. That's literally just one of the original TMNTs. It's a Leonardo. And this is like old school sculpt on the face here. And you know, it looked pretty good for its time. And I'm talking about the face here. This is, I don't even know what's going on here. I think I wanted those up so that it looks good from the back. Like from here it don't look good, but from here it kind of looks better. Anyway, this is the old school look, and the way you can tell is by the paint. Very matte, very like I don't know, dull, if you will. Not very shiny. And then the face. Yeesh. For the time, it was pretty good. It was the best we got out of anything. And then I have another Leonardo here, but I swapped him out. So this is a head swap. This body I'm about to show you. Whoa, Jesus Christopher. I have to find a better spot here because I'm trying to scroll up without hitting the camera. There we go. So right here is the Michelangelo Samurai body. And I just head swapped. I like turtles. So do I. Let's get married. Whoa, buddy. But yeah, this is Michelangelo's body and helmet, weapons, two swords, right? What the fuck? But with Leonardo's swapped head from the Turtles in Disguise. So this was the second version. Michael-san. I just wanted to show you. Now, this is not really a fair comparison for like the bodies, because this is a major jump ahead, years ahead. So what I'll show you is a Raphael here. I have a few Raphaels here. All right, so we got the next upgrade from these turtles here to these here. And these here also had a matte version. Not a matte, I'm saying a shiny version. These became very sought after and then this is the TMNT in Disguises 4-pack. And you can clearly see like a shine and paint difference from the one in the middle here. And then from all three here, you can see a difference with the face. Like the sculpt is just way better on Uno Dos y Tres over here. This one, not so great when you compare them. But the one thing that's always been here from the very beginning is the quality of the sculpt as far as like the body. Look at that. They didn't really change up much, just, you know, outlines, paint, types of paint, and like shades, you know. But the sculpt is pretty much more or less there They just tweaked it a little bit. And again, this is the 2008 Leonardo right here. And then this is, shit, you got me, bro. I don't know. This is Holothon. I know that. This is the 4-pack Holothon one. I want to say 2020? 2021? Maybe 2022? I don't fucking remember. Let me see. Is there a date on them? No, they're not on these figures. One of the things I like about these figures is I kind of don't like seeing... I mean, I like it and I don't like it. Right now, I don't like it because I want to know what exact date they're from. Most of the time, I hate it because it's just so tacky looking. This is the better looking one out of all of them. It's got the darker green skin. It's got the shine to it. People like that a lot. It just makes it feel more like turtle skin or whatever. I don't know. And the sculpts are just way better. With every single one of these, they require heating up with a blow dryer, especially the older ones. After time, the positions of the shoulders and the knees and the wrists, basically all the joints, they lock up, and you gotta loosen them up again. But yeah, this is how NECA got started with the Toon line. And I love the Toon line. I think this is one of their better lines. You know what? Let's focus on Raphael's. Let's just get all over the place here. So, you know, this is a Leonardo, clearly. But it's like my oldest NECA Toon figure, so I'm just going to leave it there. We got the cartoon ones here. Let's look at another... What's another Toon one they did? Oh, shit. Hatter. It makes me sad too, man. It makes me sad too. Let me share this out to my boy Hatter. Mr. Hatter. It's not a fun thing to think about. You know, this is why I'm doing this, because I'm really starting to have like PTSD with this now, where it's like, holy shit, we're not getting any more. That's it. And why is that a big deal? Let me show you why it's a big deal. This is why it's a big deal. This work of art right here. Let me move this up a little bit. This is why it's a big deal right here. Another fucking work of art. Is that not enough for you? All right, fine. I got some more. What? Sorry about that, ref. And then, how about this other work of art right here? Dude, these are works of art. These are sculpted, articulated works of art. I mean, come on, man. Especially the frickin' Last Ronin ones, dude. We're talking the perfect balance between sculpt, paint, articulation, and price. Not to mention accessories, too. I guess accessories also. It's just the perfect balance, dude. You're not overpaying too much from the store, and you're not getting too little. NECA, NECA, NECA. Yo, what up, my NECA? So seriously, look at this shit here. Yeah, go ahead, cancel me. I don't know. Been canceled enough already, right? Let's go a step further. People don't like it when I smoke the ganjas on my channels. Oh wells. Shout out to everybody who supports the channel, though. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now. The 6 people who are watching. Shout out to y'all. Hey, Mr. Hatter in the building. What's up, bro? Just having a little therapy session here. I'm what's the word? I'm grieving. I'm grieving right now. Doesn't it suck so much that for the foreseeable future, we're not going to get any more figures from this company this awesome? Is this a grieving part? Yeah, man. For real. Fucking for real. Dude, I'm literally having PTSD right now. I'm just like, oh my God, this is really happening. We're never like this is a really awesome figure they did, dude. These Fortnite figures came out so good, lacking in an extra head and in accessories in general. Other than that, quality sculpt, quality paint, quality like differences. Like they're all individual. Like all the brothers. We just got Raph here right now. Same goes for the 2012 line here, dude. This is what made it a like what was I gonna say? Make it or break it. This is what made it for me, right here. I love all the turtles, and I think Mikey is the best looking one out of the 2012s because of all the freckles. But he's got freckles too. He's got to look really hard. There's the freckles. But this chip in the shell, that spoke to me so much, dude. It's like what attention to detail. These things, these minuscule details that people look over because they're not really that into the show or not into it at all. These things matter to collectors like us, and we go out of our way to like 90 targets to find like 1 out of 4, and then we keep hunting. That's dedication, and dedication comes from things we love. We wouldn't be doing this for fucking shitty ass figures, it's sad, man. It's sad. It's really sad. Look at this right here. Look at this. This is like Raphael just walked out of the theater. Oh, excuse me, not out of the theater, out of the screen. Where do they come up with this stuff? This is literally like the puppet in miniature form. I'm so grateful that I have what I have from them. I really am, man, because they have given us so many figures that look above and beyond outstanding. Scratches on the shell, the detail there, the skin, the way the what do you call these? The elbow guards look, and the knee guards and the toes. Dude, it's all over. The detail is everywhere. Look at that. They even painted the toes. I have the 1/4 scale of this one too, and the details just get even more intense. We're never going to get another company to make them this good looking for the price value that we were getting. It's never going to happen. I'm telling you guys this right now. It's never going to happen again. That's it. NECA was the last one. And it is what it is. Let's look at some more turtle figures here. Let's put these back here. I have a lot. There's not going to be enough room here. I'm going to have to end up trading these out because there's just no way enough room here. Let's look at some more movie figures. We haven't looked at enough movie figures here. Let's look at a good old-fashioned Toka and Razor. Look at this. Do you see what I'm talking about? We're never gonna get figures like this, bro, for the money we were getting them for. Now, mind you, they're probably an arm and a leg now on second market. Yes, I know. But what I'm talking about is when they first came out retail. You'll see these figures come out from other companies now, like Mezco or Hot Toys, or I guess that's not the same scale, but whatever. What I'm trying to make is you'll see these same quality of sculpt from other companies, and they want $100 and up. I believe this was $60, this 2-pack, when it first came out. I could be mistaken on that, but I am pretty sure these were $60 when they come out. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really care. I pay what I paid, and I know I didn't overpay. They were amazing figures. He was just so fucking great. And they're articulated, dude. Everything is articulated. So you can get all the emotional range. His little beak there, and then want to make him look mad? Okay, let's make him look mad. This got such a like I think of dinosaurs. You know the show Dinosaur? I think of Dinosaur when I see this figure. I mean, it is Jim Henson, so it's just like we're never gonna get anything like this again, bro. Holy shit! I gotta plug my phone in. Look at the detail of those freaking spikes. Look at these feet. There's like no spot on here that they were like, okay, fuck it, just do it. You know, like some figures, they'll paint everything except the nails. And NECA has been known for doing that too. Well, not here. Not with these figures. Look at that shell, dude. Oh my god, this is just so good. This is just so fucking good. Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques. That's what it looks like he's about to sing. Bonnet bleu. I don't know what the hell I'm singing. You gonna stay? You gonna stay? So I can plug in the phone? Thanks so much. Oh, that was awesome. I got to see Hatter join the chat, man. That was awesome. But yeah, now we got Tolka here. Look at the mouth, dude. Look at that. I got dog hair in there. Great. Fuck it. Fucking love it. They did a really good job on articulating it, but also like so that it doesn't look too weird when he closes his mouth. Because you see the cut there? It's not that noticeable from far away. It really isn't. You have to go looking for it. And then you see it. Same when it opens. That's impressive. Also, another impressive thing here is all the armor they put on him. Dude, you're fucking hilarious. I gotta go get a fish fillet sandwich, but hopefully I'll be back. Keep killing it. Yes! I love you, Mad Hatter. You're awesome. Yo, let me get a double, what is it? A McDouble, no cheese, small fries, and 3 chocolate chip cookies. Thank you. Please and thank you. The armor here, you want to be careful with these figures when it comes to armor, because this chain could break so easily. So I don't really do much, but it's a legit chain armor setup here where the chain is what's holding it up for sure. You snap the chain and this comes off. So you want to be careful with that. But it's the attention to detail that makes it so awesome, is that it's an actual chain holding this up. They went all out for it. You know what I'm saying? Would this look cool flocked? Yeah, of course this would look cool flocked. I don't need it though. They did such a good job with the sculpt that I don't need it flocked. It looks like fur still. You know? Toka and Razor, man. Some of their best, if not... I mean, a lot of people have their own opinion about what is NECA's best product. What's their best figures, especially from TMNT. Huh. That's hard for me, man. But I'd have to say serious contenders right here would these two guys right here, runners up. I don't know. I know I wish I got more soda. And my dumbass didn't. Oh well. Yeah, these figures just outstanding. Definitely up there as far as like top 10 or top 5 even. Maybe I just put them on the side so I don't have to move them too much. It's a lot of figures, guys. I'm just letting y'all know right now, like a lot. There's no way in hell I'm getting all of them on here. You know, we're focusing on movie figures so much. Why don't I show you some more movie figures? Because I'm not taking all my movie figures out. That's not happening. But what I can do is bear with me here. Just unplug this light. I'm going to show you guys my display. Just give me a sec. I need an extension cord. We are going to check out some more movie figures. Basically, all the other movie figures I have. Let's see if I can do this without destroying anything. Jesus. Pain in the ass. I might have to just use the phone flash because let me just hold on. You're gonna see blackness real quick here, or you know, a weed tray with Boma, whichever comes first. Right, phone's plugged in. Sorry about the shaky. All right, so here are my other movie figures. Essentially, they're nearly all NECA, with the exception of the bottom row, which is the DC collectibles. I think DC would love this right now. Not the company. My guy from the chat, DC. But the rest up here is all NECA. Looks like we had a topple. Oh man. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that looked right. So on the top here, we have the Part 3 turtles. Let me get close so that fucking light doesn't make it look weird. Shout out to Mutated, what is it? Mutated Toy Customs? I think I'm saying that right. Or Mutated Customs. That's where I got that from. On Etsy. And they do really good jobs. She does really good jobs. What the hell, commercial? I don't think so. 1 second. Get the hell out of here with your damn commercials. All right, so yeah, now I'm holding two hands again. So yeah, and then we have Leonardo here. I have horses for them from Five Below. They don't have saddles or anything, but they look good on them. Check out the review if you haven't seen it. I took them out in the, what do you call it, like Central Park? And I got them on camera right before it started raining. Donnie here with his time scepter. I took the poster and I put it on the side here, which is that right there. Then we have part 2. I gave Leonardo a Funko Pop to hold. One of my extra biddies. Can never get away from the Funkos. And then we have tied up Raph. I just found some string that looked good and tied him up to make it look like the rope. And we got Splinter here. Splinter should be back a little more. I don't know what happened, but I'm risking avalanche right now if I keep fucking with it. So let me find a steady spot again. Yep, and just leave it and not touch it right now. But he's holding the Ninja Rap is Born newspaper. Mikey's holding his piano guitar. You can barely see Donnie with the mop, but he's got it, dancing with it. And then we got part 1 here. Donnie used to have the joint in his mouth, but then I put it in Louis the Gangster's mouth for Real Ghostbusters. And then we got Mikey here with the turtle wax. Funny Mikey! Whenever I see this, I have to say that every time. I hope you know this. Every time I see this little fucking turtle wax there, Funny Mikey! Every time. We got Casey Jones with the freaking thing right in his face. That didn't used to be like that. There's a major collapse and like there's not a lot of space here, so I have to redo this whole shelf. Not doing it now, but got, of course, Raph in the fit. In the full fit. Can I turn the flash on with this? I can't. Can I? I don't know if I can turn the flash on YouTube. Whatever. And then, not part of the stream, but I might as well show it to him because we're here. My other movie turtles from Batman versus TMNT. I have Batman, Robin, Batgirl, Alfred, and Ra's al Ghul in a drawer. My Robin's leg snapped off at the knee. And I used one of the Mutant Mayhem Leonardo bikes here for that Raph because I feel like the scale just worked really well. And even if it doesn't, I don't care. I like it. Okay? Now, things I didn't notice till now. This was not meant for this kind of weight. This is dipping all the way in the middle. Look, if you, I don't know if you can see it, but this shelf, it's all dipping towards the center. But it's holding. So that's good, right? Shout out to Iron Wing Collectibles for this stacker. It's holding the best it can. Might have to get another one. But yeah, these are my movie TMNTs. Some of NECA's best work. I really do feel like NECA went above and beyond for all the movie turtles, but especially part 3. The quality of the masks, the outfits in general, the faces, above and beyond. Whoa! Who turned out the lights? Above and beyond, man. Like, I'm looking at them from the movie right now. They look so fucking good. No, I do not. I wish I did. I do not. No. There's some stuff they've made I just don't like. There's a lot of stuff they've made I don't like. I'm just not interested in. And there's a lot of stuff they have that I was never able to get. That's technically a custom that a kit bash I made. But that's NECA. I just turned into a cyborg Napoleon. And that's a Super Shredder NECA body, the regular Super Shredder body that I customized into a Super Foot Soldier Elite. And then the only thing NECA about this right here, I would say, is the helmet, the mask, and the blades on the side. Excuse me. Do you have the train takedown shredder? Nah, dude, the new one that came out, no. I was thinking about it because I would, you know, who wouldn't want crossed arms for that shredder? Right here. I would love crossed arms for this shredder. I just didn't want that figure. And I'm not going to buy a whole nother fucking figure for one fucking accessory. They're not accessory baiting me anymore. Sorry. They weren't doing it to me when they were in you know, the business of TMNT, and they're not doing it to me now for sure. But I just don't like having to get a whole nother figure for one accessory. You know what? This looks pretty bad. Let me... There we go. Yeah, man. You got to do what you got to do, bro. You got to do what you got to do. I like the way this shredder came out, though. For the 2012s, came out really good. And here's my other NECA shredders. Sorry for the shaky. Tatsu fell. He's taking a break. He's chilling out. He's relaxing on Super Shredder's crotch. Thank you. Dude, it's sloppy right now. It's very sloppy. I have, so this is the shredder shelf that used to be a villain shelf. So I have a lot of villains that I just don't have any space for. This is the custom kit bash shelf. This is my shitty charger. Uh, this is the movie shelf. This is the random, not articulated shelf, except for the Nendroids. The Nendroids are articulated. Those are articulated, but everything else on the shelf is not articulated unless you count swivel. Most of it is not articulated, about 95%. And then here, sloppy as fuck. I gotta reorganize. This is gonna be a stream. I'm gonna spend a stream just making this into a dedicated Playmate shelf, which means I have to figure out where Hasbro Power Rangers are going and Best Action TMNTs are going. The original Best Actions. I don't know where those are gonna go yet. But yeah, this is all TMNT with the exception of these two shelves here. This was going to be a Biker Mice. I still haven't done it yet. Cowboy Mess, I still haven't done it yet. Oh, down here, there's some missing here because I've been taking them out for the reviews. But this is my Raphael shelf. It's for all the extra Raphaels that don't fit. That's the 1/4 scale Raphael. I have him fitting in a detolf only because I have him arched. If he was not in that detolf, if he was not arched, he would not fit in the detolf. See, I got a bunch of Raphaels that I need to organize and fix up. It's too very sloppy. And I got a bunch of robots here that collapsed. This was the robot collection that all collapsed. More customs. And then now I'm gonna move this over again. So I gotta put the phone down. You have a nice car. Oh, I saw that already. Thank you, man. Once again, thank you for the compliment. These ain't all NECA, but most of them are. I'm doing this stream also because I realized that a majority of my collection is pretty much NECA and Playmates. NECA and Playmates is almost all I got. So look at that clean room. Such a clean room. Oh, now you see all this? There's more NECA figures there. It's just so much. It's okay, I enjoy it. I love doing this shit. All right. Let's go back. Let's check out more figures. I gotta plug the light back in. I want full brightness. And just change the. There we go. All right. Let's look at some more tunes. I'll show you some tune figures that don't get enough love and should. They should get more love than they deserve. Now, I don't have all their accessories here because they're in a bag right now and I didn't feel like digging them out. But I have the figures and one accessory, one figure. So what we have here today to look at, besides everything we just looked at, are the Punk Frogs. Now, when these first came out, their articulation kind of suffered from the legs here. Almost all of them just can't really stay standing because the legs just start to split like that. Like almost all of them do this. And when I say almost all of them, I don't mean like all four. I mean like almost every single one that was created out there does this. Look, it's doing it now slowly. So they are like the least fun to pose. But that's my opinion for me. I don't know about for you. Maybe you got good ones. Maybe you got better ones. Maybe you fixed the legs. I don't know. But for me, these frogs are killing me left and right. So at this point now, I take what I can get and I don't get upset. He has a bow and arrow. I don't know where it's at. And then Napoleon over here. And then, of course, if I'm going to show you Napoleon, I got to show you one of my favorite ever, Napoleon Colossus. Dude, I love this figure so much. I loved it so much I bought two and made a custom out of it. That's how much I love this figure. You know you love a figure a lot when you buy two and you open up both of them. Some people buy two so they leave one in box. I get it, one to rock, one to stock. But most of the time people do that is because they're planning on selling it one day, or getting it signed and then selling it, or getting it signed and never getting rid of it. But for me, I opened them up and I still keep them. I don't like that you can see the hinge there. I don't have that on my other one. But I just love that the mouth articulates. I love it. The head articulates really good too. Whoa, too good apparently. Jesus Christopher. So yeah, we got a ball peg here. It's on a little hinge. And because of that, he can look up really good. Like really good. It's one of the best figures they've ever put out. I love this figure so much. And then he can look down really good too. You know, without bending his upper torso at all. That's really good. You know, now if you bend his upper torso down, he's like, what are y'all doing? Oh, this would look perfect right now. Hold on. I got it. Can he hold the weight though? Just barely, but he can hold the weight. If it tips back a little more, it'd be a little more secure. This is on a wobble now, but whatever. So cool, man. So cool. The the Punk Frogs are some of the best stuff they ever came out with. Unfortunately, articulation-wise, not some of the best stuff they came out with. So I give them points for sculpt, paint job, accessories for sure. So many accessories. This is bang for your buck right here, because these were 2-packs. And then this was a single, but like an ultimate, so it was a bigger box. And it came with extra head for this guy and this guy right here. I think this is Genghis. So it came for an extra head for Genghis and Napoleon. And yeah, man, one of the best figures they ever put out. Some of the best. I love the hunch over, dude. I love the whole look that they're basically making the Hulk. It's a Hulk frog. It's a freaking Hulk frog. I fucking love it. It's so good. NECA is so good. I'm gonna miss them, man. This sucks. Alright, what else before I start crying here again? Well, we're still on Toon stuff, so let me get out another figure here. I got some stuff here. Okay, I got some stuff here. It's very, well, 3 of them are of the same kind, and the other 2 are random. It's all random. It's all random. So, since we're still on the Toon line, I also wanted to talk about this guy right here. Metalhead! I got this just to, like, have him. I wasn't really that impressed with how he looked because I wasn't really a big fan of the Metalhead from the cartoon. I loved the cartoon as a kid. I really did. But for me, the Metalhead that always stuck was the toy. And then after that, it wasn't until I was in my late 20s that I was into the comic book version from IDW. And, you know, just, this was never doing it enough for me. I love the articulation. I love that they went ahead and did the extra flaps here to put his gun there, which I don't have available right now to do. Oh well. Articulation is pretty much the same like the rest, maybe even more limited because of the freaking the yellow band there on the shoulder. You can do a split. It's got the Y, somewhat Y looking, more like a U there, right? Ain't no Y. On the toy, it's a Y. Mouth opens up. The thing I don't like about this figure is that the head part comes off. I don't know if this is supposed to happen or not, but it does for mine. And I hate it. Guess it would be cool for customizing, but I'm not doing that with him. Oh, man. And then we have, oh, shit. How could we not do this figure? Let's check out the one and only April O'Neil. She's got, like, wet stuff on her. Hold on a second. I think it's from the soda. It's my boogers. No. There you go. It's a good shot of her. She came out so good. This is the 2.0 version. This is the ultimate version. This is not the original one, because the original one is shorter, much shorter, and bigger head. Much bigger head. Different sculpt, too, obviously. What's going on with the brightness? Why does it get so bright when I turn angles here? The fuck? She came out really good. She got some tiggle bitties. She got a somewhat big booty. Yeah, she got big booty. Doesn't really come out like that, but like width-wise, she got big booty. They try to represent her on the show as much as they could, because the show, you know, things change left and right. Thin waist though, you see that? They really tried to do the whole damn look. She came out really good. She came with a lot of accessories. I was very happy when I got her. She also came with a few Pizza Monsters. So if you already have a collection of Pizza Monsters, you got a few more in different poses. It was very cool. Now let's get into a little Last Ronin. I'm gonna move the frogs over now. Uh-oh. Domino. It's bound to happen sooner or later, because there's just no room for all y'all mofos. Doing my best to pay attention to the chat here too. Sometimes I don't look at the chat for a while. I'm like, oh shit, the chat. The people are talking. I must pay attention. He's gonna do a split. Fuck it. They're all just gonna chill there and lay down. Fuck it. So this is the one I wanted to focus on next here. This is from Last Ronin. I have 3 figures from Last Ronin. I have more than 3. I have a lot more than 3. From the original line, I have the Footbot. I have the Sinjabot, which I should have somewhere to show you right now. I don't know where it is. I didn't think of that. Damn. But yeah, I have Footbot. I have Sinjabot. I obviously have Raphael right here. And then I have Battle Damaged Donnie. Battle Damaged Donnie. What am I saying? Battle Damaged Ronin. I said Donnie because I was looking at Donnie this whole time. That's Battle Damaged Ronin, aka Mikey, Naked Mikey, Muscle Hulk Mikey. I'm thinking about getting another one so I can have one out and not always in there. But yeah, I got Battle Damaged Ronin in there. And then, like I said before, I got the Sinjabot. I have this Footbot. I have the Raphael. Huh. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. There's not enough room, dude. There's not enough fucking room. Look at this. Jesus Christopher. Something fell. He was holding a screwdriver. She was holding a screwdriver. Damn it. Oh, I found it. Now, I don't have anything for the hold to fix, but screw it. Yeah. Where's Uno? Uno. And then, where's Moha and Odin? There they are. Now, I read the comics, and to be honest with you, they didn't really do anything for me that much. Like, I was like, oh, that was cool, and that was it. But when I saw these action figures, I could not resist. That's how good they look. And you know, a company is really good at making figures when they can get you to buy stuff that you don't even know it's from, and you don't care because it just looks so good. Are you gonna work with me here, or are you gonna keep fucking with me? No! I saw it. Hold on. I saw it. I really want to keep her in the pose that she was in. But, you know, sometimes shit doesn't work out the way you want. Uh-oh. I don't like that. A screwdriver bent really easy. That's the one negative thing about NECA figures, is their accessories so easily breakable. So easily fucked. If you put too much pressure. I was going to say if you don't put the right amount of pressure. It's more like if you just put too much pressure. You put too much pressure and you're going to break something. Guaranteed. Especially with the NECA stuff. Because it's delicate. They be delicate. There we go. Holy moly. The Ronin figures came out really good. Like I was saying before, the show didn't really, I mean, the comic didn't really do that much for me. I do like that they're getting powers. Like, from what I remember, electricity, stealth, turns into stone. Oof. I forgot her fucking, her power ability. Oh, psychic. I think she's psychic. I think she's got psychic ability and she can sense shit. Yeah. So they were taking the turtles that we know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and redoing them, or giving them a rebirth or whatever, where different turtles, different names, different sexes, because now we have 2 girls, 2 boys. The personality confliction is still happening because, you know, you got Odin and shit, I'm forgetting names now. Is this Moha or is this Moha? I forgot. But I know that these two fight a lot. And these two fight a lot. I know that. I remember that. I also know that they have never made figures look so good. Each one of them have one of each weapon. In case none of y'all have noticed that yet. Now this band on the waist here is supposed to close, but it just doesn't fit. And I said fuck it. Can easily turn her into a custom Rodan Raphael, like easily. I kind of like her better without all her gear on, because she's got such beautiful skin. Like the morph that she has, incredibly gorgeous. Like the paint jobs on these figures are outstanding. Out fucking standing. They always are. But sometimes they stick out a little more on certain figures. And these are those figures. Let me just put that hat back there. Got a lot of topplage here. All right, let's look at Uno. Now, Uno's got soft goods. I'm usually against soft goods, but in this case, it worked out well. It matches the look of the figure very well. Uno looks better without the soft goods, to be honest with you. They all look better when they're just fully naked, basically. How convenient. Oh. She's awesome, though. She's got tendencies of Leonardo and Raphael, both together. And then we got Odin, the lovable oaf, who likes to eat and chill. And doesn't really like to fight unless he has to. And he turns into stone. He's got the ability to turn into like rock hard stone. Sort of like Colossus, but instead of like metal, it's stone. Rock hard stone. Looks so good, man. Looks so fucking good. And he's the widest and the heaviest out of all of them. Not trying to body shame, just being real here. I mean, he's a big turtle. They all have different shells too, because they're all different types of turtles. Now, one of them is the same turtle. I believe he's based off a snapping turtle. Could be an alligator snapping turtle, could be common. I think it's probably alligator because of the ridges on the eyes here and like the little extra nubs here on his mouth. But yeah, that's my last Ronin NECA stuff. Do you see what I was saying about how there's not enough room? I still have a lot of figures I want to show. And there's no space! God damn! I want to talk to you guys real quick. For those who are watching, tell me, have you collected NECA before? And if you have, what's your NECA figure of the year? Or what's your favorite line of the year? Oh wow, I forgot to even bring it up. We can't forget the babies. The baby Ninja Turtles. I have them in Ghostbuster form, and I also have them in Star Wars Jedi Starfighter form. So, yeah. NECA, NECA, NECA. What up, my NECA? Like, what do you guys like when it comes to NECA? Do you like the Toon line? Do you like the Last Ronin line? Hey, I know. Do you like the Archie line? DC versus Predator Aliens is my favorite line. Yo, what up, DC? Yo, DC, hold up. I gotta show you something. I'm gonna move my whole camera again just for you. I gotta show you. I don't know if you saw earlier. Oh shit! Wait, I gotta turn that light back on. Damn it! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh God. What just happened? I just lost power on everything. What the hell? I'm having technical difficulties now. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's not fun. Don't go anywhere, DC. I want to show you something. You've probably seen them already, but I gotta show it to you again. I dabble in the turtle lines. All right, well then, if you're a DC person, you must dabble in these. Yeah, you do. I know you do, because you a DC person. I got Batman, Ra's al Ghul, Robin, Batgirl, all in a freaking and Alfred, all in a drawer. Did your Robin leg survive? Because mine did not. My Robin's leg ended up snapping on me. It's a one-legged Robin. And I did this with the bike from Mutant Mayhem. Because I feel like it fits his scale. I wanted to see him riding a bike. Yeah, I put on. Yeah, I did too. I did too. And it still snapped on me. How fucked up is that? I mean, I didn't get them when they first came out, so it's really how it goes, you know? Oh. switch back to the turtles, y'all. You came to see turtles. I keep unplugging and replugging and unplugging and replugging. I just hope that later down the line, NECA is actually able to get the license back in some way, shape, or form, and they're able to make turtle figures again, because they will pick up where they left off. Will it be feasible? Will it make sense? Will people want it anymore? I don't know the answers to those questions, but I do know that they will pick up where they left off, because they know how much people want these figures, how people love these figures. Let's look at some more stuff here. I'm gonna have to take the Rohan stuff and move it. Can I move him back? I can. I just need a little more space. Alright. It's such a mixture of NECA figures here. I'm gonna have to pass on the Mattel DC Turtles lines. I'm gonna have to pass on a lot of Mattel shit until I see the goods, you know? Like, I like their He-Man Turtle crossover. I got their Raphaels from it, but those are nowhere near the quality of this. I'm going back to what I was showing you before. So we have Archie Mondo Gecko here from the Archie line. I love this because it looks like Otto from The Simpsons was turned into a lizard. Whoa! No way! Totally, dude. Wow. We're gonna have to get that in writing. I love Otto. He's one of my favorites. So, Mondo Gecko, I just picture him speaking like Otto. He comes with a guitar. I don't have it right now. Comes with a drink. I don't have it right now. Comes with a bunch of accessories. Got a little lizard. I do have that somewhere. I think it's in the tank I have down there. But yeah, one of the better figures. He even has the braces. So they did a really good job. I might have to collect in Art DC. Ooh, man, those are nice and pricey. So it's like, at this point now, the day and age of getting nice figures for not that much money are over because of NECA getting out of this freaking TMNT game. Now you have to pay a lot to get nice looking stuff. We got Donnie here from the 2-pack with the Leo's, well, Michelangelo Samurai. Now, this right here, although this is one of the better figures they have made, this right here is a sign of the end. This was a sign of the end. And why am I saying that? Because it was when they started doing these figures that I started noticing, well, now you're making it so that people have to buy 4 of these 2-packs if they want to have all the turtles in a spacesuit. And then they got to customize them too to make it look the way like that head looks, right? Even if they don't, they still have to buy the 2-packs to get the other bodies. And then that's when it started becoming a thing where like they were just making one of that look. And then if you want to buy more of them, you can and do it yourself. That was not a good sign of things to come, dude. I was just like, that's not good. Why are they doing that? Why don't they just come out with a 4-pack of all of them in spacesuits? You would have done better with that. Or a 4-pack of them all in animated samurai fits. Not just Mikey, but all of them. Variants are not exactly a good sign when it comes to toy lines doing well or not. I mean, everybody loves a good variant, but when it's just nothing but variants after that and nothing really new coming out, like the baby version of Bebop and Rocksteady, the baby and grandma, that was like, it was cool, but it was also like, what the fuck? Why? Who asked for this? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And look at Tempestra now. Tempestra, I've been joking about Tempestra this whole time about how they forgot her black hooded cloak and her freaking scythe. Because she's basically fucking Death at this Lady Death. Because now whenever you think of Tempestra, you think of, well, she's the last thing we ever got from NECA. And that's it. Dude, McFarlane DC Multiverse, so many Chase figures. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what I was thinking about getting from DC? And I don't really fuck with DC like that. Do you know the Harvey Dent concept with Billy D. Williams? I want that. I want that Billy D. Williams Two-Face from Batman 3 that we never got. The Tim Burton Batman 3. Dude, that looks really cool. I want it. I want it. This is... Right there is a great idea that NECA kind of was jumping on already with like these, well, what would it look like if they did make it? Oh, yours comes tomorrow? Nice. Good shit. So like that what if Bebop, Rocksteady and Bebop from the movies that they showed last New York Comic Con before Toy Fair, and then they just disappeared off the face of the earth, and they're like, what the fuck happened to those? They've come up with a lot of stuff that were like, well, what would it look like if they did come out in the show, or if like Mondo's doing it now too with the Ghostbusters. They're taking their own liberties, and TMNT with the soft vinyl Leatherhead little possum character that wasn't in the show. They made that up for that, and it fits right. And you know, just they thought about like, what if they did this what if they did this after the movies were done? That's what the 1/6 scale TMNTs are based off from Mondo. It's really cool when they do that. I really like that. The half Donnie, half Mikey, Universal Monster, Frankenstein creature. We're not going to get that. That was an amazing figure. And I forgot to include the Last Ronin, the Toon Last Ronin version that they showed like cons ago, at least 4 or 5 cons ago. He was hiding in a building in a little diorama set, and the shot is a bit like zoomed in of him in there. I brought that up in front of Trevor back at Toy Fair, along with so many other shits. Watch the booth tour if you haven't seen it yet. And dude, he was just like, yeah, remember that? Wow, yeah. He kind of had that moment of like, fuck, shit, forgot about that one. But he also didn't beat around the bush. He was just like, yeah, sometimes these things don't happen. Doesn't mean they won't happen. Just means, you know, they're not happening right now. And I was like, yeah, that's a definite answer for sure, right? You're not always going to get definite answers out of these people. But I definitely didn't get the vibe of like Turtles is over when I went to Toy Fair. Because they had the Fortnite Turtles being shown. They had the Construction Turtles being shown. Like that whole new line. I didn't see it coming. I should have. I didn't see it coming. Tempestra was the major sign that nobody really saw. Because after Tempestra, and you don't see nothing else new coming out for any other line at all, we're not getting that Vacation Slash, so don't even think about it. A lot of people are thinking about it. Oh, maybe it made the cut. It didn't, because they would have told you right there on the spot. I saw the topic and I had to say something. Do you collect the empty? Yes, I collected the Raphaels, so I have both Raphaels from that line. But I will say this, that the quality of those sculpts versus the quality of NECA sculpts, nowhere near anywhere close. So I would take NECA product over Mattel product in a heartbeat. With the Playmates conversation, that's a different argument, because they're both around the same price point. They're both around the same area. Will they do it better than Playmates? I don't know, dude. Playmates had that license for a really long time. Bottom line is, we're not going to know until we see something. But it's a little concerning that I was told from 3 reliable sources at Toy Fair, because I wasn't able to get into the Mattel booth. Biggest booth at Toy Fair, by the way.
bougie as fuck. They, I saw your chats, by the way. I'm gonna read on the sec. They did not have any turtle toys to show at Toy Fair. They don't have any concepts, prototypes, anything. Not even a drawing. Bullshit. They're just not telling anybody and not showing anything. I think it's because they want to, like a lot of people have said this already, they want to have time to have the license to themselves. They don't want other people making shit, with the exception of Mondo. So, we'll see what happens. It sucks when a mostly well-loved line ends, but hopefully with TMNT ending, they can focus on their other lines. Not a fan of Alien Earth designs. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you think that the movie lines are all of a sudden going to just start getting mad focus on, they're not. What's going to end up happening more likely is that they're going to jump into a whole new line and try to replace it with TMNT. Disney Afternoon. Disney Afternoon is about to be NECA's new bread and butter. DuckTales is only the beginning. They already sneak peeked or teased the Beagle Boys behind the DuckTale figures they had at Toy Fair. I mean, at SDCC, this recent one. Beagle Boys are coming, which means the mom is coming, which means I'm going to have to get me the whole fucking family. Because I got to have the Beagle Boys. I got to have the Beagle Boys more than I have to have Scrooge McDuck or Launchpad or even fucking, why am I brain farting? Shit. The superhero, the robot. Shit. Was it with a Q? Dude, I'm brain farting. I know this fucking character and I can't think of it right now. But yeah, I want the Beagle Boys more than all that shit. So Mattel, that's nice. But NECA, what you gonna do with the Disney Afternoon? And they're doing fucking Ren and Stimpy. They're gonna come at our fucking childhood again. But instead of NECA Tunes, they're gonna do NECA Ren and Stimpy. Because Powder Toast Man, I'm getting Powder Toast Man. That's a guarantee. I'm getting Powder Toast Man. It's happening. Mattel is going to reveal and DC at NYCC next. I believe in them. Time will tell. They haven't really done anything bad with the Turtles. It's just people have a bad taste in their mouth now because Playmates and NECA? God damn. And then Joy Toy just got it started. Joy Toy was about to be the new NECA. Just a little smaller. Guaranteed. They had gone through... They have... The line for the TMNT Joy Waves... They pushed out so many more figures in faster pace than NECA could ever do. They didn't put as many out, but they could have if they were let. If they let them. Joy Toy was about to get crazy, dude. The Party Wagon, Metalhead. Still the best Metalhead ever to come out ever until Mondo. TBD. Right here. Best fucking Metalhead ever to come out ever. Accessories. Articulation. Paint job. Details. Homage to the show, the comic, you name it. This is where it's at. So the fact that Joy Toy got taken out too, it's very off-putting. It makes you not want to buy anything from the new company, even if they are coming out with new shit. Now, then we see the new shit, and it's not so easy to boycott anymore. So for those of you who are saying, I'm not buying Mattel TMNT when they come out, yo. I don't support them. I'm boycotting. Yeah. Easier said than done. Let's wait and see what they come out with first. I'm going to be real about it. If they look good, I'll get them. if I like the way they look. It's that simple. If I don't like the way they look, I'm not getting them. And then maybe I'll jump on the fuck Mattel train. Because a lot of people are just saying fuck Mattel to fuck Mattel. Look, I ain't got no problem with Mattel. Mattel's never done anything to me personally. Is the fact that Mattel getting the Master Toy license is causing 2 major TMNT figure players to drop their fucking license? Does that suck? That sucks. That's really fucked up. I don't think that's cool at all. But I don't hate Mattel. And I'm not like, you're the reason, nigga. NECA was fucking up for a while. And it has nothing to do with the artists. Because look, let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick. You see all these amazing figures? You know, like Archie and Space Donatello and Last Ronin and 2012 and Last Ronin and, you know, freaking Napoleon Colossus and we got fucking the movie Toka and Razor and, you know, all this. You see all this shit? None of this was created by the fucking CEOs. It was created by the artists. The artists have no control over what the fucking company does. So, what ended up happening is that corporate fucked it up for NECA. Corporate. Were they going to lose the license anyway? Yeah, probably. Probably. Mattel probably would have been like, okay, so what? You did everything right. We're still not letting you do it until we say so. So, yeah, okay, fine. But it didn't help. It didn't, dude, the fiasco with the Donnie's Laboratory really was like the nail in the coffin for a lot of people. For me, it was before that. The nail in the coffin for me was Shredder 2. The movie, Shredder 2, that figure. I had ordered that 1.5 years after its release. Meaning that it should be not an issue to buy this because it's been in stock. It's never been out of stock. It's there, waiting to just click and buy. Clicked it, bought it. Almost 7 months go by and I still haven't received it. That 2-pack of the Eastman and Laird, the fully painted first Turtles, the ones that nobody cares about now because they can get the black and white ones at Walmart for $30. Those didn't come in till like almost half a year after, where I thought I wasn't getting them anymore. And they just showed up at my house out of nowhere so long after the fact that I didn't know what I was, like, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Did they make a mistake? No. I mean, yeah, they did. They made a mistake on not sending it at the right time, but dude, it's crazy. Mattel is not the ones to blame here, and everybody keeps getting mad. I'm not a Mattel fanboy, by the way. I don't really have anything from Mattel. I got 2 Raphaels from the He-Man line, and that's it. I got no love for He-Man. I like Jurassic Park, so I guess that's my fanboy shit. But I don't really collect Hammond collection like that. I fell off after Amber collection. I have very few choice picks from Hammond collection, and they're all the big ones. You know, maybe the Dilophosaurus, not the recent one, not that wannabe Dilophosaurus. Have you seen that Dilophosaurus that came out recently from fucking Hammond collection? Oof. I have it somewhere, but I threw it. I was so mad at it, I threw it, and I don't know where it is. I don't give a fuck. When I clean the house again, I'll find it. They fucking took a raptor sculpt and just put a fucking fin around it. So lazy. So lazy. So for that, I get mad at Mattel. Other than that, I don't see them being like the reason why NECA is not able to make turtle figures anymore. Are they a factor? Yeah, they're a factor for sure. But NECA was dropping the ball way before Mattel came in the fucking room, you know? And you drop the ball too many times, someone else is going to pick it up. And it just happened to be Mattel. And they said, you know what? Nah, we don't want to share. Sorry, we don't want to share. Maybe in a couple of years, we'll come back to it. This is exactly what they're telling NECA. I don't know about Playmates, but I know in my bones, this is what they're telling NECA. I was like, for now, we're going to hold on to it. Maybe things will change in the future. We'll see down the line. Translation. We want to see how much money we can make off the license on our own and see if we actually need anybody else to help. We don't. But just in case, we're going to do it like this. And then if it doesn't work out, then they go back to NECA and go, listen, if you guys want to go into it again, that's fine. We're just going to need a little tiny percentage of the profits, that kind of bullshit. Nothing's going to be the same. Everything's going to be different from here on out. It's easy to say, but when you think about it, it really is like, it's going to be a lot. Dude, within the next 3 years, third-party companies are going to take over for the TMNT collecting community. Guaranteed. Dude, look at Dragon Ball Z. Look at SH Figure Arts. People got sick and tired of waiting for them to make the figures that we actually want them to make. And they keep remaking the same fucking shit. More Gokus, more Vegetas. I ain't mad about it. I love Vegeta. But I can admit it. More Vegetas, more Gokus, more Vegetas, more Gokus, more Piccolos, more Gohans. It's just the same shit over and over and over and over. Re-releases over and over. So third-party companies took over. They literally took over. Demonical Fit is one of them I could think of. Beast Deities, which used to be Kong Studios. There's so many. Tulsin. Four Horsemen, although I don't think they focus on DBZ. They focus on other shit. But the point I'm trying to make is that there's so many awesome third-party companies that people trust now that they buy the figures from them. Nostalgia Unbox. Check out his channel if you haven't seen it yet. Shout out to Nostalgia Unbox, by the way. Or Rebox. I think it's Rebox now. Nostalgia Rebox. He agrees with that shit. Not with me personally. I'm just saying when I watch his reviews, he pretty much agrees that third-party companies are doing it better than SH Figure Arts could ever do. SH Figure Arts. They're doing it way better than they could ever do it. So what's to stop TMNT from going down the same line? You think Ling Wei or Ling Wang is the first? Or Heat Boys? Nah, son. It's going to be so many more. That little small line of the samurai versions, I forget what they're called. I forget that line. Dude, third-party companies are coming for our money. Guaranteed. There's probably people already coming up with fucking renders right now. So by the time next year comes, and there's the big hole and void of like, well, what do we get now, guys? What do we get now for new TMT figures? It's gonna be fucking third-party companies. What will those companies be? Who knows? Maybe they're companies that are out right now. Maybe they're new companies that come out of the fucking woodwork. But I know this would be the perfect opportunity for people to do it. You know, and they wouldn't have to worry about a lot, really, besides, you know, the whole license shit. But other companies are doing it and getting away with it. So I think other people can too. Shit, man. I'm just thinking about it now, and it's like, it's gonna suck next year, guys. Think about it. Think about it. Next year, what do you for those of you who are watching right now? I'm talking to y'all directly right now. For the 8 people that are watching right now, think about this real quick. When you TMNT collect, what's your first thing to go look at? Even if you don't buy them, what's your first thing to go look at? What are they coming out with? NECA. Playmates. Then Super 7. Then Mesco. You know? Joy Toy I was going to bring up too, but Joy Toy's out too. They're out. I don't think they left because of the license thing though. Maybe. This is just coming off the top of my head. I think they left because they wanted to leave. I think Joy Toy was just like, you know what? We're good on this. We're good. We don't want, I mean, why would they say no to money, right? But the thing is, they're not saying no to money because they have another little line called Space Marines. Warhammer Space Marines. They make more money off these than they've made off the TMNTs for sure. Just quantity and time-wise. I wouldn't be surprised if the TMNT sales they've gotten have come close to this, but this is their bread and butter right here. But let's just, this is why this is crazy. NECA's bread and butter was TMNT. Second, the horror line, Aliens, Predator, all the horror movies. But the main go-to was TMNT. What the fuck are we gonna get from NECA now? If we collect TMNT majority-wise, like, what are we gonna get now? I gotta force myself to start getting horror figures because I just love that. The horror figures don't even have the same articulation that the TMNT. All the fucking complaining and bitching and moaning I've done about the fucking TMNT's articulation and having to heat them up, nowhere near as bad as the movie horror figures. Like that fucking Michael Myers. Oh, God, those knees and those elbows. Jesus. Horrible. Now, I get it. They're not meant to articulate like that because they're not doing acrobatic shit. But I'm just saying is like losing the TMNT line is going a step backwards for NECA for sure. And they need to make sure that this Disney Afternoon line picks up. It needs to pick up from day one. Because if it doesn't, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think horror is going to do it. I love McDonald's, but I don't think McDonald's line is going to do it. Disney Afternoon might do it. It might do it. Those DuckTales look good. They did. They look really good. I have to admit it. I would buy them. I've already pre-ordered them. Not from NECA, though. I wanted to. But I said, fuck it. I'm done. I can't. I'm already waiting to see how long I have to wait for the SDCC 2012s. See how long those take. And then I also did Metalhead from them too, like an idiot. But I also pre-ordered Metalhead from Entertainment Earth. And I had pre-ordered Shredder Fortnite. And also, what is it? Fuck, I'm forgetting. I pre-ordered something else that's on the NECA Direct, but I got it from Big Bad Toy Store instead. I just, I don't mind paying the extra with Big Bad Toy Store because they'll probably send it faster and sooner. I don't think NECA's gonna wake up from that fucking shit. I think they're gonna keep doing this shit. Check my chats here. I missed that one. DC, I'm sorry, dude. I just saw that. Mattel is gonna pimp the Turtles out. I hope so. I really hope so. What the fuck are we gonna get next year, guys? I keep thinking about it. What are we gonna look for new Turtle figures? I always look at NECA. I always look at Playmates. Those are the most affordable and some of the better looking. Nesco for a while was doing good shit, but it's like they haven't done anything recently. But the Casey Jones, I think, and then the re-release of the Four Turtles, but with the red bands. I don't know, dude. What the fuck are we gonna do for Turtles now, man? And we have to wait for Mattel to show something. So at this point now, all we have is Mondo. Mondo is like our direct go-to for like, show me something new Turtles right now. Well, we got Mondo. Problem is that Mondo's only doing 1/6 scale. For a lot of us, we're not collecting 1/6 scale because it's just too big and kind of pricey. So I had to pass on the Mondo TMNTs. For those who don't know, I passed. I made an announcement way back when they first showed Donnie in the proto phase. Alex Hector and Alex Brewer were all nice enough to show me walk me through the booth. I mean, they do it with everybody. I'm not a special person. They do it with every single person that goes through that booth. But it was just nice of them to do that at last New York Comic Con. And I told him straight up, I was like, I wish I collected this fucking scale, but I can't. That Goliath is too big, and the Turtles are too big for me. I love them. I may be able to justify the Metalhead when it comes down the line. There's no justification with that. I can't resist. I have to have at least one, right? And then I saw that fucking Foot Soldier. I might have to get the Foot Soldier, dude. And it's not even because of the Foot Soldier. Go look at the Foot Soldier from Mondo 1/6 scale. Dude, they have the spider heads. Okay? Quite a few. Looks good. Dude, I'm a sucker for accessories. I want the spider fucking heads running around more than I want the figures. Sesame Street and Muppets, the buy all the way with, I hope. By the way, well, I think Muppets is going to be more successful than the Sesame Street line. Mark my words with that. I mean, it doesn't look like Sesame Street is going anywhere anytime soon, but I don't see those selling out like that. I really don't. Like, I still see Count Chocula. What am I saying? The Count. I'm thinking of that because of the Jada Toys figure. I still see Bert and Ernie not selling out. I thought those would sell out. Super Grover, Big Bird, he's recent, so Big Bird might sell out eventually, though. I can see that happening. The Muppets are going to sell out. Every time you go to a Target, if you see a Muppet figure and you like the Muppets, you better buy them because they're going to be gone, and that's it. Because, how do I know this? Yeah, what makes you so knowledgeable, Robot? You think you know everything. Well, maybe, but that's not it. Dude, we have not had genuine... I know Hatter can back me up on this, too. We have not had genuine, really good painted, sculpted, articulated Muppet figures since Palisades. It's been a while. Have you seen what those figures go for on eBay and Mercari now? Oof. Hurts just thinking about it. It's bad, dude. It's fucking bad. So, yeah. People are going to see those, and they're going to buy them instantly. The Muppet Christmas Carol, the regular Muppets, boom, 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 boom. And then when Muppet Babies come out, guarantee you they will make Muppet Babies. I calling it right now. They're going to make Muppet Babies. I'm going to have to get them. I'm going to have to get it. And I have to recreate Star Wars scenes and Indiana Jones scenes and every clip of a movie they did in that show. That was one of the first shows that started showing clips of movies in it. Because Spielberg and Lucas were good friends of Jim Henson. They were like, yeah, fuck it, go nuts. Take all the clips you want. So, I have a big thing for Muppet Babies, if you can't tell. Even Mondo Guy said that they don't know the future of TMNT line. Everything. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, Robo. Is there anything? Robo Dugene. I'm going to call you Robo. Robo. Here's the deal. Mondo's going to be able to keep making turtle figures. For the next year at least. They just showed a whole nother wave that's coming out through the entire 2026 and 2027 period. After 2027, sky's the limit. Don't know. Majority of people think that they'll be okay. I personally think they'll be okay. But that's because I know they work with them already. They have a deal already as far as like He-Man. They had to go to He-Man. They had to go to Mattel to get permission for He-Man. And then they had to go to him again for the 112 scale. And they got it. They got the permission. They got the rights. They said, yeah, go for it. Go nuts. Don't give a fuck. 112 scale. So one would hope to God, this is now what I'm about to say right now is major hoping. So if I end up putting this in your brain, I'm sorry. I don't see any of them ever interesting. What do you mean? The Mondo figures? I like them. I think they look good. I just don't like the size. I can't do the scale. I love the way the figures look. But if you're talking about the He-Man stuff, yeah, I never got into He-Man. I never will be into He-Man. It's just how it is. When people were watching He-Man, I was watching Thundercats. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, obviously. And Real Ghostbusters, obviously. And Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and all that shit. All I really wanted from Neca was Tempestor. Well, you got it, man. You got it. Unfortunately, it's bittersweet now, right? Because we always say that. All I ever wanted was, and then we get it. But then they preview something for the next year, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't know they were going to make that. Okay, I'm going to have to get that next year now too. We don't have that option anymore. We don't have that choice anymore. Now it's just, well, at least I got the last figure they ever made. We haven't had good Sesame Street, a bunch though. So I have a bunch of Palisades ones, but yeah, too expensive. Yeah, dude, the Palisades were where it was at. But that ended fast, right? For a lot of us, that ended way sooner than it should have, especially for Mad Hatter. I know that upset him. He loves the Muppets. He's got a big thing for the Muppets. So I could see his face lighting up when they show the next wave, you know, and so on and so on. I hope for Mondo, I was talking about earlier about hope I don't put this in your brain if I do it well. I was going to say, I hope for Mondo that they seriously consider taking the same approach they've done with Real Ghostbusters and He-Man and do it with the Turtles, because you literally can do exactly what you did with the He-Man wave with the Turtles. He-Man and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are under the master toy license of Mattel, and Mondo has the ability right now to make Turtle figures and He-Man figures. So what's to stop them from making 112, 110 scale versions of the 1/6 scale fucking figures they're making right now? Would that piss people off? Of course. Always going to be somebody pissed off. I spent all that money on that road. They were going to make this. I just saved my money. I should have saved my money. Well, yeah, that'll piss them off. But that's your fault for getting them. You shouldn't have gotten them. You knew damn well you had no business getting 1/6 scale, and you did it anyway because you couldn't help it. Me, I have a little more self-control now than I did 5 or 6 years ago. 5 or 6 years ago, I would not be able to say, no, I can't get them. They're too big. I don't have the room. Where am I going to put it? I'd have been like, I don't give a fuck. I'm buying those right now, y'all. Shut up and take my money. Just like Fry in Futurama. But it's 6 years later now. I have a lot of figures. This isn't even everything I have. You know, like, I have a lot of fucking figures, man, and Funko Pops, and DBZ, and fucking Turtle everywhere. I got toys everywhere. I'm gonna get buried in toys. So it helps. It makes it a little easier when you have all this shit to go, I think I'll hold off on it. And it helps you be a little more picky, and selective with your buying. Because eventually you run out of space. You run out of space before you run out of money. That's what always ends up happening. You run out of space before you run out of money, and then you keep buying, and things start piling up. And next thing you know, you don't got anywhere to put shit. It happens every time, man. Do you have the Sesame Street ones? Nope. I don't got one Sesame Street figure because it is not my thing. I watched Sesame Street when I was a kid. I loved Sesame Street as a kid, but I wasn't like a diehard, oh my god, I have to have that. I think I might pick up Muppet Christmas Carol figures though. Like, I was thinking about getting Kermit and Tim, Tiny Tim. But I spoke about this with Trevor. There we go. And what I spoke to him up with was basically, dude, you cannot make Muppet Christmas Carol fucking figures. Fucking figures. They're fucking. Without making Ebenezer Scrooge, which means you need to get the likeness rights for fucking Michael Caine. You need to get the likeness rights for Michael Caine, and you need to get them yesterday. Like yesterday. I need me a Scrooge. I'm on the Mundo Reels. I'm in on the Mondo Real Ghostbusters and 112 Motu line. Figures are amazing. Personally, would love Mondo doing Thundercats figures. Dude, I don't think they're going to be doing any more Thundercats for a while. That's sad to say, but it looks like that's where they're going. They're doing SWAT Cats though, right? That's cool. What are they going to be? Squads? 1/6 scale? 1/12 scale? Soft vinyl? I don't know. I hope to God they're 1/12 scale. Because we got to have a jet. And they've clearly shown, Alex Brewer specifically, shout out to Alex Brewer, you're the man. They've shown that they can do vehicles now. Because they got Alex Brewer. He can sculpt that shit like nobody's fucking business. So Magic Alex Brewer sculpting the fucking SWAT Cat jet. I forget the name of it. It's got a name. But yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. But going back to what I was saying before, I really think that they could, Mondo could fill that huge gap and hole that's going to be left by Playmates and especially NECA with a 112 line TMNT figures. The ones that they're making already. Just make them smaller. It's that simple. Maybe similar accessories, but a couple of new ones. What the hell happened to the stream? That's weird. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the stream just came back and said, "You're live." I've been live. I hope. I think one more is coming out before Oscar. Oscar's number 7 on the box. But I saw Big Bird is number 5. So by the way, you know what? I'm not really so much interested in the numbers. I'm weird. I'm interested in the letters. What letter came with Oscar? Because I don't really remember the numbers that much being a thing. I know they were. I remember it. Like today's number is number, but for so many more memories of me remembering fucking today's letter is the letter A, is the letter T, is the letter B. What was the other thing I remember from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12! T comes with Oscar. They don't come with numbers besides the count. Oh. Well, I didn't know that. You mean the numbers on the box. I got you now. Damn, that's going to be a thing now, too. I meant the volumes. No, it's okay. I get it. I figured it out. I'm smart. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. That was my very bad Fredo impression from The Godfather. I'm 40 years old, guys. Ugh. Dude, I need some bubbles and milk right now. I really do. But I'm going to keep talking to you about this. Talk to me. Chat, you're here. Tell me how you feel. Are you heartbroken? Do you not give a shit? Do you want to see what Mattel's got before you throw them under the bus? Or are you just here to fuck around and don't really give a fuck about what I say? Comment below. Chat below. Talk to me, chat. I want to talk to you. I honestly think part of the reason Mondo was able to keep the license is because they aren't 1/12 scale. I think that Mattel's plan and shut down the small shit. Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people think that, Daniel, is that Daniel? Yeah, Daniel said that. Daniel, that's a really good point. My thing is, if that was the case, explain to me why they have been able to do the 112 line of He-Man. I'm not acting like I know anything you don't. I think the answer would be for both of us, I don't know why they're doing that. I just know that this is probably why they're doing this. I get that. But what I'm just saying is that if they're allowed to make 112 scale or 110 scale, whatever you want to call it, of He-Man, and that's like Mattel's main bread and butter, then why wouldn't they be able to do Turtles? Just thinking about it, like, I don't know exactly why, but I don't, from where I'm coming from, I don't really see anything that's like taboo of like, well, they can do it with He-Man but they can't do it with Turtles because, no, that doesn't make sense. They both have Mattel has the master toy license for fucking Jurassic Park, He-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Barbie. I think they also have wrestling. They have WEE. What is it? WWE? Oh, WEE. Yeah, that's good one, Robot. Daniel, good point. To be honest, I think they're just putting on hold on 1/12 until they get their shit out. People get into it, then give the license back out there. Yeah, maybe that. You know what? That might be what Mattel is doing right now with TMNT. If you think about it that way, what's the stop from TMNT going like 2 years from now? Let's be realistic. It's going to be at least 2 years. 2 years max. Maybe 3. I'm being nice. Probably 3 years. Before they let anybody even talk to them again about, hey, can we make turtle toys again? Is it all right if we make turtle toys again? We had some ideas that we really wanted to finish this up, or we really wanted to pick up where we left off. No. Or, yeah, all right. We've put our footprint out there. We've made it known that we can do this too. So yeah, go ahead. Basically, Mattel is trying to make sure that they are the best one on the market. Babe, you're on live. That's my girlfriend in her pajamas and her big booty. Subscribe. Check out the OnlyFans and the Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. They don't exist. Really just monopolize TMNT. There's so many TMNT options for collectors. Instead of competing, end it. Then once you get everyone bought in, give it back maybe. Man, Daniel, that's like the most positive thinking I ever heard in my life. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, like, that's really positive thinking. I mean, at this point now, we're going to have to get them all to hold hands and sing Kumbaya before that happens. It's just like, but you're probably right with the timeline. Maybe. I don't know. At this point now, it's everybody's guessing game. Everybody's guessing. There's my girlfriend's butt again.
Stop it.
Daniel's laughing. Oh God, that's gonna get me copyrighted. Fucking Ludacris playing in the background. They're about to copyright me for 3 seconds, yo. You guys like the thumbnail? Let me know if you do or you don't. I've been working on my thumbnails. I'm trying to get a little better. So I like editing. So the previous thumbnail I had, can I show it to you guys right now? I don't think I can because I can't show it to you right now. But Forky Fork made me click it. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta share this stream out to Fork. My nose is killing me right now. I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Oh, we got 10 people. Of course, now 10 people come. And I don't have my girlfriend's butt to show off. Nana, show your butt off real quick. I'm trying to get more likes and viewers. Babe, can you show your butt again real quick?
No. What's wrong with you?
Damn it. Wait for it.
No.
Wait for it. Ah, she walked that way. Oh, Daniel, I appreciate you, bro. You're the man. You're the fucking man. Yeah, I really think down the line that Mattel will end up being a little nicer playing with others. But for now, Mattel needs to prove something. They have something out to prove. You don't tell other toy companies that have been making TMNT toys for so long you can't make them anymore unless you feel a type of way. Let me be honest, Mattel probably did this because they're nervous. They're nervous because they're like, what if yours is better than mine? What if they don't like our figures and like yours better? So, what's the best way to do that? Well, push them out. Take the master toy license, push them out. Oh, there it was again. Move over. Move over so you guys can see a good shot. I need a fucking tissue, bro. Ah, my fucking nose. Yeah, push him out, and then for the next 3 years, make nothing but turtle figures from nothing but Mattel. Are they good figures? We don't know. We'll find out. And then after that, whether they do well or not, they've got their footprint out there already. They've put their name out there for themselves. But they haven't fucked up the Hammond collection yet. So they haven't fucked up Jurassic Park license yet. They haven't fucked up Barbie license yet. They haven't fucked up what's that fucking the doll one they do? The American Doll one or whatever. I don't fuck with it. They have a lot of licenses. The WWE license, the He-Man license, obviously. New subscriber here, but yeah, RIP. Yo, Sand Turtle, appreciate you. Thanks for the sub. RIP, Neca Tmnt here. Let me show you some turtles. You guys are here, and I'm showing you me. This is the turtles I was going over. I mean, I don't expect you to do it now, but if you want to, later on, we'll wind back. I've been going over everything. I've jumped from Last Ronin to Toon to movie, 2012, Archie. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, and of course, Fortnite. You gotta have a little Fortnite in there. You gotta dabble a little Fortnite. If I had to pick a favorite line out of all of them, that's hard. But it would probably be the 2012 line or the Last Ronin line. Like, the Last Ronin figures, all of the figures, every single figure Last Ronin has made, out fucking standing. Like they came out of the comic. Right? Or, like they came out of the show. Not good enough? All right. Or like they came out of the movie. Yeah, Last Ronin is so badass, dude. You know what I really underappreciated until I got them? These new turtles. Odin, Moha, Uno. Fuck, I'm brain farting on the other one. Is it Raja? Something like that. But yeah, these two chicas. No, wait, hold on. Who's the chicas again? I think these are the chicas. These are the chicas and these are the dudes, right? I don't fucking remember now. I'm all over the place. The Heartbreak is the 2012 line. Really wanted that line to keep going deep. Dude, you and I both, man. Like that just totally, dude. And I was before they announced it, I was kidding around, fucking around with this on a live stream saying like, dude, they need to make 2012 Turtles into a Ghostbusters line. And then this was my proof in the pudding. I was like, dude, all turtles look good in Ghostbuster fits. It's just how it goes. But the 2012, for some reason, me personally, I feel like they just stick out more. They just look really good. This is the goggle from 2012. But doesn't that match really well with Ghostbusters? Like, come on, man. This just looks like it was meant to be this way. I don't even need them in the fucking jacket. I honestly, I know this is a hot take, but I don't like the turtles in the Ghostbuster fits. I like the turtles with the proton packs on. I like naked turtles. It's what I grew up with. Going back to Last Ronin, another one that's like awesome army builder here is the Footbot. Sinjabots were good too. Footbots were even better. I just love the way they articulate. They have a lot of range. Not as much range as the TMNTs from Fortnite though. Here's your proof in the pudding right here. So this is as far as the knees go. Right? Wait, I just realized those back to tanks. Where'd you get those? Oh, the back to tanks? Sorry, yeah, that's hiding behind the fucking figures and stuff, dude. These are from D-Cork. Go on my channel and look for the video. How do I show this to you? All right, do right by you. Go watch the first review I did on this. I did a review on Vader first, back to tank of Vader. Can you see him now? There's Vader. And these are awesome back to tanks. These are awesome bio tanks. They're a little pricey. Like, they go for like $1.60. But man, you're never gonna get another one again. I'll tell you that much. Like, you're gonna just stick with these. Check out my review on it. It's got a Darth Vader image on it, and it says, I feel a disturbance in my wallet. Yo, rest in peace, Neca, man. For real, dude. No, shout out, Rod. You totally just like, I'm getting in my feels. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cry or anything, but I'm getting sad. Like the way you get sad when you think about someone that you used to chill with all the time and you can't chill with them anymore. Daniel. I guess you could cry over that too, but I don't know. It's a different kind of sad. It's like, it's making me sad. Like when you think about an old house that you used to live in. What do you think about what Mattel is going to push out? Well, to start, the easy one is they'll do more He-Man TMNT crossover. They've done very well with it. They have a comic line built off it. They're probably going to do a show off it. Mark my words. Remember, Robot Reviews said it first. That comic book that they did of He-Man crossed over with TMNT, that'll be a show. Animated miniseries, whatever you want to call it. It's coming. What do I see Mattel doing? Well, just because Mattel has pushed out NECA doesn't mean they're going to push out anything NECA does. You got to remember, Mattel is still in that like cheap toy range to a certain extent. Not Hammond Collection, right? Hammond Collection is like their big dinosaurs are the most expensive shit, so I can't see them doing more than the Toon line. I don't see them doing movie stuff. I see them doing Toon line though. Obviously the regular Turtles. It's just like, man, dude. You know what we need to expect? What style closest to Playmates, NECA or McFarlane? It's probably going to be the Playmates. Just because of the price point. McFarlane, I think it's going to feel like, well, I didn't really like the McFarlane Turtles that much. I did like the Best Action ones. I think the best, you know what, let's go look at some more Turtles. Come on, come with me. Take a trip with me. And then after this, oh God, no, my phone. It's been dying this whole time, shit. All right, well, gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this trip now. I like the IDW ones from Best Action. My favorite one is Metalhead from the 2-pack. At the time, he was my favorite Metalhead. Hey, Robot Crotch. And then I took the head off because I swapped it out for the other Metalhead. So I don't know where the head is right now. Somewhere up there. But, dude, this used to be my favorite Metalhead. It's my number 2 favorite Metalhead now because of the range, right? Glows in the dark, and glows in the dark really well. Not that shitty glow in the dark. Check out the review I did on this if you haven't seen it yet. The proof is in the pudding. If you don't believe me, check out the review. You're going to see how good this glows in the dark. And turns into the car. There's little vehicle mode. So fucking cool. And then the Donnie that came with it was really cool too. I like that it came with the steel. Oh, dude, you haven't seen... Dude. Check out my review. Check out my review. You will, dude. Metalhead from IDW. Best Action are the only ones to make it. I now gotta find the head for you. I gotta find the head for you, and it's like in such a fucking. Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky on first try, dude. I just put my hand in a pile of mess, and I found it. All right. Let me just get the head on there. There we go. Now, mind you, I think this head looks better on the Joy Toy body, which is why I took it off. But either way, it looks good. Here, the back part comes off so that you can put his spoiler attachment, the spoiler tail, like a car. And you just put it right back on. Snug and secure. These hands come out for like flamethrowers or... There you go. I swapped it out already and left it like that. These are really cool, man. These were really cool. And I was really hoping that NECA was going to do IDW eventually. I mean, 2012 was coming pretty close. It really was. But doesn't look like that's happening now. But yeah, this was my favorite metalhead for a long time. I colored in the Y spots, by the way. They were not like that. Yeah, me too. I guess they had to decide what they were going to do. You know, honestly, the only comic they've ever fucked with is Last Ronin. And Archie. Archie comics and Last Ronin. Everything else has been a show, a movie, or the fucking the live rock concert ones. Oh god, the Christmas ones were scary as fuck, bro. They scared me as a kid. They scare me now. I'm good on that. I don't need none of that shit. I would take IDW over fucking Archie too, dude. Look, no, don't get me wrong. I love my IDW. Okay? This is fucking Otto from Simpsons turned into a lizard. I always think of that. Nah, it's Mondo Gecko, but you know, it looks good, dude. Like, it looks good. It's got braces and shit. It came with a lot of good accessories. I like the detail in the skin. I don't like the pegs. You know, that was another thing with NECA, is that they just decide when they're gonna do pegs and when they're gonna not do pegs. I so all over the place. They did Eastman Comics and Yosagi Jim. Yeah, that's right. The Eastman Comics too. See, now I have been on the fence about those turtles for so long. Like, they did nothing for me when they showed them. And then when they actually released and I saw them in the box, I was on the fence. I was like, damn, those kind of look kind of cool. But it wasn't the faces. It's the outlines. I like the outlines. Like this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. I love the black lines. I love it. They need to do this more often. Well, shit. Dude, I'm not even trying to fake it for the fucking stream. I really just had a moment right there. This sucks. That's all I can say about it. This sucks. This fucking sucks, dude. They need to do this. They need to make... They're not doing anything. They're never doing it again. They're done. Fuck. What are you saying over here, Robo? What are you saying? Love those TMNT X Ghostbuster customs of yours. Would be a match made in heaven. Dude, they're not even customs. I kit bashed. But thank you. I appreciate you. I even, like, I try to be realistic about it too. Hold on. Show you my ugly, nasty yellow teeth here. There we go. Okay, now, I figured, because this is the waistline strap, and it wasn't going to fit all the way across, so I figured that strap would probably, like, most likely go around the waist still, but for here, it would look cool if it went across the shell, like the way his other strap does. So I did that, and I thought it just came out really good. But they could make these themselves, man. Fuck. Dude, I am so, like... I don't even know what to say. I'm so, like, I don't know. Wait, did my fucking... Oh, shit. The music ended. The 12-hour fucking long video ended. Damn. Damn. I'm really not super sad, though I really do think they'll get it back at least one day. I do too. I really do. What makes me sad is that, like, I keep looking at these figures and I'm like, dude, we're not gonna get another re-release or a different version of this. This is it. This is it. Flocked version of this, never gonna happen. I don't need it to happen, but it's like, you know, we don't need any more variants, to be honest with you. I honestly don't want anything else from the Toon line. The Toon line didn't really bother me. It didn't really go, oh no, not the Toon line. What are we gonna do? But when they fucking said they were done with 2012 as well, Fork! What up, Fork? Shout out to Fork, yo. You my peoples. I want a Fork figurine, maybe with brass knuckles. I think we could do that. I think we could figure that out. We could figure out a Fork figurine. It'd just be a fork with arms and legs, and the hands are forks themselves, and the fork is turned into a fist, and then we put the brass knuckles on the fucking fork fist. Fork fist! That's weird. Jesus Christ, my hair is all over the place. 2012 is my favorite TMNT. I am bummed out about that. It sucks. We're also not getting Flash. Dude, we're getting... Oh, Slash. You meant Slash. Yeah, that bugged me out too. But I do remember when I was at the toy fair, I didn't say this out loud. This is before I even saw Trevor. I was looking at them. It was when Pixel Dan was doing his tour. I was behind Pixel Dan when he was doing his tour, being quiet and polite. And I was looking at the turtles myself, and I was like, dude, if I had to pick one out of all of them, it would be Metalhead. So if I don't get that Slash, and I don't get that Casey Jones, and I don't get that Splinter, I'm not mad about it. Just give me that Metalhead, and later down the line, give me that April. And I'm all good. That's all. I literally would have been done. Now we're done no matter what. Those protos look so good. They were going to look amazing fully painted. The LARPing TMNTs, that's like one of those images or things that they say, like, I didn't know I needed these until I saw them. You know? I have no love for fucking LARPing, by the way. Never did it. But I ain't got no hate against it either. And I love the show. And I love that they did the fits so well. Wanted to make a 1/4 scale Super Shredder. Damn, OG Low. Welcome back, OG Low. In the building. OG Low, baby. We really wanted Dog Pound and Fish Face. For the Toon line? I really just wanted more 2012. I was so confident that the 2012 line would be their next Toon line. I was hoping that they weren't doing more Toon stuff because they're going to be doing more 2012 stuff, which it looks like that's what they were going to do. But nope. Let me look at what OG Low said again. Well, the Super Shredder at 1/4 scale, bro. Holy fucking shit. That wouldn't even be... At 1/4 scale, that would be like fucking 1:1 scale. That's how big that fucking dude would be. And the regular ones were like $100. Think about these tall ass 1/4 scale. I got the raft back there. 1/4 scale fucking figures, right? They're like that. That's their height, from top to bottom, right? Okay. Now this is their like width. Now you want to do Super Shredder. Well, the shell, I mean the head, the helmet, that'll just take it off screen. Right? It's gonna be way tall. Now the width, forget about it. The shoulders alone with the shreds on it, it's gonna be like that. Then his body's gonna be in around here, right? And then all super muscular. You're making me want. You know what? I'm gonna get the Super Shredder out now, just to fucking. If I can get him out, he's kind of like. know a bit egg. I'ma know a bit egg. Right here is the stealth one, because I used the regular one to customize. Dog pound fish face is 20. Oh, is it? I don't know those characters. I apologize. Dog pound. I need to. By the way, in case y'all don't know, I just recently started watching 2012 this year. I still haven't finished it. I'm still like halfway. Yo, don't be deleting messages, OG Lo. I want to see what you said now, yo. I'm curious, yo. I'm curious. Here's the stealth version of Super Shredder. I really like the cape. The quality here, dude. The quality of these figures. This was $40. This was $40. Look at that sculpt. Articulating easily, 1, 2, 3. Well, at least the elbows. The shoulders have a little bit of work to do, but they move. You can do the moves. He's gonna grab his titty.
Oh, my man titty. My chesticle.
I'm saying the articulation is there. Oh. Well, Fork, if you're still watching, I'll be ending it within the next, what time is it right now? 30 minutes. Can you do 30 minutes, Fork, if you're still watching? If not, sorry, we go tomorrow. For sure tomorrow. But if you can wait till midnight, I play tonight. My friend Fork wants to play Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I downloaded it again for her. It's been a while. You know, the peer-to-peer matching kind of like threw me off, so I was like, I'm not playing that no more. Yes, sir, she's still here. Okay, so midnight. Can you do... Wait, hold on, wait. I forgot. Different time zone. Midnight Eastern. So basically 30 minutes from this exact moment. I'm saying, oh, shit. Congrats, tomorrow's the day. Yo, shout out to Fork. Everybody give a shout out to Fork, because she's getting a new house tomorrow, yo. And that's a pain in the ass. The nightmare of moving. Dude, when I have to move, oh God. Oh God. Anyway, you should live stream the Predator Hunting Grounds game. It goes hard. Dude, I used to live stream it a lot. And then, you know. Actually, no, did I ever live stream that? I don't think I live streamed that game. I'm thinking about all my streams. I guess you could check my live streams to see if I'm full of it or not. But I'm pretty sure the one no, it's not that one. I take it back. It wasn't Hunting Grounds. It was Fireteam Elite. I like Hunting Grounds though because it's an asymmetrical fight. It's, you know, it's funny that you bring up Hunting Grounds. Hunting Grounds, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dead by Daylight, and my favorite one, Friday the 13th. They are all fucking like asymmetrical 1 versus 5, 1 versus 7 kind of shit. I love those games. I really do. I know that Predator Hunting Grounds is still getting updates too. Like they have all the suits from everything that's come out to date. Killer of Killers. What's the movie that just came out? Fucking Badlands. They got everything, dude. I can't wait. But what I want to know is, do they have the samurai fit? I don't remember. The red samurai fit that NECA came out with. I've been holding the shredder the whole time. Doop 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 doop. I'm gonna put him back. Because if I don't put him back right away, then he doesn't go back. And then stays outside for mad long. Oh God. It's like so much domino effect right here that I'm just gonna lay them down right now. Yep. I don't trust it. I don't trust it, man. Yes, sir. And they're making all the weapons free without buying the skins. Oh, fuck yes. That's awesome. I'm not even joking. That's really awesome. You should live stream. Oh, you wrote that already. You wrote that already. Dude, man. What are we gonna do, dude? Where are we gonna buy turtle figures from now? I can't buy Mondo figures. They're too big and too expensive. They already got me real Ghostbusters. He is in there. Oh, nice. I can't wait to check that out. I'm not really into Mesco like that at all, so I'm not doing Mesco. Super 7? Ha! Anyway. Hasbro, oh excuse me, Whack Bro. I call them Whack Bro now. If you don't know why, check out my shorts from New York Toy Fair, New York Toy Fair. Whack Bro. I don't think they're doing anymore. They were supposed to come out with those Power Ranger Mighty Morphin Mutants. Where, like, you see how we got the turtles in the Power Ranger fits? We were supposed to get the next wave, which was a T-Rex as a Power Ranger. Like, the head of a T-Rex in a suit, an anamorphic T-Rex, an anamorphic dragon for Green Ranger, and anamorphic saber-toothed tiger, Mastodon. The Mastodon looks so fucking good, man. And the Triceratops. They all look good. The pterodactyl. I was on board for that. I guess that didn't fall through. Oh well, because I don't want fucking nothing from Hasbro anyway. Whack Bro. They're Whack Bro. What else can I get turtles from, guys? Besides Joy Toy, which they have some I haven't gotten yet, but they're kind of small. For my farewell to NECA, I just bought a Kevin Eastman figure. The box art goes crazy. I think he's going to be my only NECA TMNT I won't open unless I get a garbage truck to display with it. Oh, nice. You're talking about the garbage man, Kevin Eastman. Good shit. I missed out on that. You know, I do have one NECA item I haven't shown y'all because I haven't opened it. I don't like to show stuff I don't open. But I'll show it to you. It ain't that big of a deal. Don't get excited. Remember this shit? I always thought the black and white ones should have been the exclusive ones. And the color ones, or the painted ones, whatever you want to call it, they should have been the ones in Walmart. The first turtles! Oh my god! Here's the side of the box. I can't do that face. Here's the other side of the box. I'm not opening this. This is the one I decided not to open. Not because of any other reason than if I run into Kevin Eastman again, or even more rarer and luckier to run into Peter Laird. Yeah, right. To get a Laird signature is even harder to get than a fucking Eastman signature. But either way, I would like to save this to be signed. This is a 2-pack. So if you want to get all 4, you have to get 2 packs of them. I've been thinking about getting the black and white ones because I saw them for $30 at Walmart, but the old school looks. They're articulated too. It's just, you know, for what they are. These are the original looks that Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird did. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, so correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the Kevin Eastman one. And this is the Peter Laird one. The big nose one is Peter Laird. I think. If I'm wrong, you know, bring me to the guillotine. I've done my very best to keep it in mint condition. You need to be very careful when you do this right here with these boxes, because you know the corners could get fucked up. So you just take your time, be slow, be gentle, no rush. Now the lip of this is gonna press it sometimes. You just gotta, there you go, so it doesn't force it out the other side, but also goes in all the way. That's what she said. It went in all the way, baby. These were such a letdown. These are awesome figures, but it's like this is one of these figures. The Donnie's Lab, the Neca Tmnt van. A lot of those things when they came out, they caused more problems than they should have for the customers. And NECA's customer service is the worst customer service ever. I sound like I'm exaggerating, right? Because I'm all extra with my craziness. No, this is actually verbatim, word for word, fact. Worst customer service ever from any company on this fucking planet. NECA. So for all the good things that we're going to miss, which are these awesome figures, Slash passed out. I mean, not Slash. Razor passed out. All this beautifulness, it still comes with a lot of fucking nightmare shit. And it could have been one of the reasons why they ended up fumbling the license. I don't think they got it taken away. I think they fucked around too much and found out. I said it before, I'll say it again, like a broken record. You drop the ball too many times, someone else is going to pick it up. Stop dropping the ball. Especially this company. This company had everything going for it, and it still does. When it comes to TMNT, that party's over, right? That party's over. Let's look at some more turtle figures here. I mean, I've shown these already during the stream. I'm showing you over here now because I've run out of room on the set. Michelangelo. I think he looks really good. You know, Raphael is always my favorite because I'm a fanboy. But out of all the Fortnite turtles, I think Mikey came out the best because of the leather. I think the leather just sticks out really good. It's got leather on his feet. It's got leather on his gloves, and then the knee pads match the fucking leather, and so do the nunchucks. Brain farted there. The one thing I wish they did more was a little more variety in the faces. You see that? And more heads. We got one head on all of them. No accessory head at all. The fuck? I want more head, yo. Chat below if you want more head too. The figures. The figures. The figures. Subscribe. That's what I say now every time I say something really like inappropriate or like out there. That's what I say. These are supposed to come off, but they don't. So if you try taking them off, just be aware they can come off, but you're literally ripping them out of the freaking thing. I tried and it wasn't working, so I said I'm leaving it alone. Maybe I'll get another one down the line, although that doesn't look possible now because they're sold out on the Target app again. I thought they would be alright. Nope. Because of this fucking shit going on with NECA, prepare yourself for everything NECA, whether it sucked or whether it's awesome, to be completely sold out and flipped on eBay and Mercari all the time now. It's fucking sad. I'm really surprised that they did all these freckles on Leonardo. And Donnie. Donnie's got the skin tone that they usually go with on Mikey, like they did with the 2012s. Actually, this is the kind of skin tone they do a dark green for Leo. I'm on the fence with it, honestly. So many damn turtle figures and I got nowhere to put them. Look at this shit, man. Don't ya know? And I still have more. They're not all NECA though. I have a lot of turtle figures. Alright, we're gonna take a little tiny break here for blowing bubbles in milk. For those of you who know what that means, if you wish to partake in blowing bubbles in milk, let's do that. Oh man, dude. I'm gonna miss Neca Tmnt a lot. Like a lot. I didn't realize how much I was gonna miss it until tonight. That's not true. Until yesterday and the day before, when I keep seeing all the posts. Like I made a funny joke meme that's somewhat accurate because all I got was comments on Facebook. Why'd you put Joy Toy there? You should have put Super 7 there. You should have put Mezco. You shouldn't have put this. They announced Joy Toy. I don't give a fuck. I was just trying to make something funny. Okay? Why'd you put the Paramount Plus logo? That doesn't make sense. Fuck you, eh? But yeah, I was just making that meme to be funny, and it didn't kick in yet. And it wasn't until like 2 days ago I started seeing other people's posts, and it was like, dude, this sucks. This sucks. This is a company that's dying. Well, it's Turtle, not company. This is a figure line that's dying way before its time. I mean, we can argue about this all night because there's plenty of people who collect the horror stuff. I know someone personally who collects NECA's horror stuff. Maybe not anymore, but they used to. They did all the Universal monsters. They did all the Predators. They did all the Aliens. They did all the horror movie monster or the horror icons. Mostly Jason and Michael Myers. With all that said, they weren't really buying a lot and that often, which is good for the wallet, I guess, right? But as a collector, you collect. You're looking for stuff to get. And your main go-to, you can't go to anymore because they don't make those figures anymore. And, I mean, well, if you're a NECA collector, you're not giving a shit about Playmates. You're like, well, who gives a fuck? They didn't make figures I wanted anyway. But you're giving a shit about NECA for sure because you're a collector of it, right? And you're like, well, what the fuck am I going to do now? NECA makes quality sculpts and figures on the level of Mezco. With slightly degraded, like, paint apps. Because I don't remember seeing anything flaking off a Mezco figure, right? But the price points are so different. It's like, I can't. Mezco cannot be a suitable replacement for NECA. Absolutely not. And Super 7 will never be that. Don't even get me started with fucking Super 7 with that fucking invincible fucking line they're coming out with that fucking white looking tiger bullshit. You gave that fucking piece of shit all those fucking accessories for $65. But you gave us what? 1, 2, 3 fucking accessories for the team. Oh my god. It generally gets me heated. The 2003 Turtle line was such a fucking letdown. We got robbed. Because I paid up front the pre-order shit. Oh, big whoop. I got those 2 exclusive packs that I still haven't opened yet. Big fucking whoop. I was like, dude, what the fuck are they doing? Paying the same amount of money or more for less? What the fuck happened, Super 7? You were fucking up before you even lost the license. You're still fucking up now. So if you lost the license too, good on you. You know what every single person told me about Super 7 on that meme that I posted of, you know, death knocking on the door? Every single person that brought up Super 7 said, you should have put blood coming out of the door with the door closed before he even opened the door. Super 7 has been fucking up before they even lost the... Super 7 is already... Oh, I don't even think about Super 7 anymore. It's not just me. Okay? Because I know I can sound like a ranting... Oh, you just don't like Super 7. No, I just don't like shitty fucking figures being charged for the same amount of money. That's what I don't like. And if that means I talk shit about Super 7 now because of that, well then I guess that means I don't like Super 7. Yep, I don't. I don't. Watch my last day tour on Toy Fair. Please, I beg of you. I'm not really begging. But watch it. And when you get to the part where you see a big booty lady with a garbage can, well, I was about to say, don't skip it, because who's going to skip that, right? But that's the part where I walk up to the Super 7 booth on the last day. Nobody's in that booth except the executives. And they have gotten to the point where they feel comfortable enough about talking about business shit that should be behind doors in their own fucking booth, because there's nobody in it. And you can hear them talking like, well, you know, they're having issues with the $65 price point, so we're going to lean more on Thundercats and this and that. And I was like, yeah, no shit. I'm so done with Super 7, bro. I really am. Every time I see a meme in Neca Tmnt group, I want to send to you either you made it or beat me to it in the light. OG Low! Dude, I like making memes. I was a big meme maker back in the day. I was hyped to send you the AI TMNT and you were already on there. Yeah, of course, dude. Ghostbusters and TMNT. How could I not? Those are pretty good images for AI, by the way. I was very impressed with that. Because the AI be sloppish with the toys. With the toys. I'm specifically talking about figure images. I don't think the AI does well with figure images. But for those Ghostbusters, they look pretty on point. Never happened, clearly. You know, maybe Mattel does the Toon line, but they do their own version of it. So, half Playmates, half NECA. And then that's Mattel's line. The Playmates part would be the cheapness of it. The very, very cheapness of it. The NECA part would be the sculpt and the look. Mattel can get sculpts down if they want to. I'm very impressed with their T-Rex from Hammond Collection, Spinosaurus from Hammond Collection, Stegosaurus from Hammond Collection, Dilophosaurus, the original one from Hammond Collection. I don't like any of their Raptors. I think they look like shit. Some of the characters I like. I like the John Hammond and the Robert Muldoon. But the point why am I bringing up Jurassic Park? It's because their sculpts, they can do it. They can get likeness down if they want to. I don't be seeing them do that so much with fucking other figures. But I'm not really into those figures like that, so maybe that's why I don't see it. We're gonna end this stream with Bubbles and Milk. Okay? Just so y'all know. So we've been wanting for the movie. We've been wanting for movie and cartoon. That, I'm down for that. If they do that though, ooh, imagine they make it. Oh man, you know what would be a major fuck you to NECA? Like a major fuck you to NECA? if they did Donnie's fucking diorama, if they did all the dioramas that NECA did and just make them cheaper, smaller, but still awesome. I don't know. I should think it outside the box. You said dioramas, so I can't help but think of the whole sewer diorama, Donnie's lab. I want a garage. I want a designated area like the way I made my Joy Toy one. Check out the Joy Toy Party Wagon reviews I've done, the shorts or the regular review. If you check out the short, you can see how I lit it up. I lit up the interior of the Party Wagon from Joy Toy for super cheap too. Super cheap. Check it out. It's on my shorts. But yeah, I don't know what to end this on, so I'm not ending it yet. I'm not ending it yet. I'm just I need a second to collect my thoughts here. So let's blow bubbles in milk. What better way to collect your thoughts than to blow bubbles in milk? And then turn on the fog machine right after that with an unrelated cough. Well, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you for watching. I mean it. Because I really wasn't doing anything besides showing turtle figures and yapping. Well, a large part, the first hour is just me showing figures. And then it's back to back. Me and figures, and talking to y'all. In case y'all decide to rewind and watch from the beginning. I don't expect people to. Actually, I expect people to now. There's a lot of you who watch me after I'm live. Like, you watch me after the stream's done. And you watch the whole thing. That's crazy. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. I do the same thing too, but not with everybody. It's like particular streamers. Like Ricky Berwick. He goes live, I have to watch it. Not the whole thing, but for the most part, sometimes I do watch the whole thing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I go from the TV to my phone because I don't want to miss this crazy shit. I really want to make a new channel for you guys. I just have to figure it out. I have to do some logistics here, figuring out, because the new channel is going to be for weed. And I get a lot of shit on this channel for weed related shit, which is why I have to say certain things a certain way. Excuse me. And refer to certain things a certain way, so I'm not getting in trouble. So, you know. Although I really enjoy blowing bubbles in milk. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. I don't know what else to say. I'm getting brain farted right now because it's like I've said everything I've had to say about this situation, about this topic. The only thing I haven't said is thank you, NECA, for all the years that you've been giving us figures. Most of the time it's the same people here, so if it's not, forgive me. But shout out to Randy Falk, because he's always the first one on the top. Shout out to Trevor Zammit. Zammit? That's his last name. Everybody knows him as Trevor from the NECA booth, but his last name is Zammit. Anyway, shout out to Trevor. Shout out to Bradley Morgan Johnson. I don't know if you've sculpted other things, but shout out to you. Shout out to Mike Puzo. Shout out to Geoff Trapp. Shout out to Roger Fernandez, Steven Mazurek. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. Shout out to Travis Hasback. Hasback? Whatever. See, this is another thing I liked about NECA figures. They don't all do this, but these NECA figures right here show what's inside. They label the accessories. They didn't do that with all of them. Ah, fuck me, dude. I really am going to miss seeing new NECA figures. I'm just going to miss not wanting them. Because there's a lot of figures I didn't want. Some of them I did. Like, I'm very picky and choosy. They got me with 2012. I don't even play Fortnite. I hate Fortnite. I don't hate it. I have no interest in it. All my friends want me to play Fortnite. It's not happening. Sorry. I got no... I don't know what it is. I've played PvP games before. I've gotten into games that focus on emotes and collecting outfits and looks and all that. I've gotten into those kind of games. It's just Fortnite is not for me, bro. Maybe it's because I'm 40, but there's 40-year-olds playing Fortnite. I know there has to be. So why do I not like Fortnite? But love these fucking figures to death. It just breaks my heart that we're not getting any more, so they can't try again and go, hey, look, remember when you guys were saying you wanted more heads? Well, we made more heads because we made new figures, so you can use the new heads with the old figures if you want, like they've done for so long. We don't get that anymore. Dude, do we get that from any other fucking company? And even if we do we get it for that cheap? Retail. I'm not talking about what they flip it for. I'm talking about retail. Dude, we're really fucking like missing out. We're losing out right now. It's a major thing. I'm feeling more types of way about it than Playmates, I think. Because I felt that it was a better thing. I remember I said the end of my Playmates tribute. I was like, I think it's good that Playmates lost the license, because Playmates is the reason why we have not been able to get the rated R adult mature TMNTs we've been wanting for so long, since I was a kid and watched that movie 1990. It's that simple. Playmates kind of that. They literally told the people that were making the movies, like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't make part 2 and part 3 like this because we're trying to sell toys. We can't sell toys to kids when you're doing all this fucking adult crazy shit. So the tones were changed and they made 2 and 3 like kid movies. I still love 2 and 3. They're like comedies, but they're kid movies. Let's just be real. They're kid movies. And because of that, we lost out on an alternative route that TMNT was supposed to get from the beginning, because that's how they started. In the comics, they were adult, they were bloody, they were gory, they were limbs getting cut off, blood being shown, all that shit, dude. Shredder died at the end, like actually died. Not like pretend to die in a garbage can in the garbage truck and come back. No, he died. Like, dude, that was an adult level. I grew up with it as a kid with the cartoon show, and it wasn't until later on that I realized I'm still into Turtles for some reason. There's got to be a reason why, and it was because of the movie. The movie is what really drew me into Turtles. It wasn't the cartoon. When I watched the cartoon, even as a kid, I remember telling myself, well, it's all I got, and I love Turtles, so fuck it. Shouldn't be still saying that now. Not in this day and age. That's my opinion. We should have way more options now. We should have way more routes to go and take. It boggles my fucking mind, dude. It really does. So, with that said, Playmates is pretty much the reason why TMNT could not go in an adult direction, and it wasn't until NECA came along and gave us an adult direction with the child show. Because who the fuck is buying? I know there are people buying these figures for kids. Okay, I know there's out there some people buying these, but for the most part, these are for adults, old people, me. 40 and up, 35 and up. No, at this point now, it's going to be 40 and up, right? Jesus Christ. I can't. I'm carbonating myself. But, you know, now we've lost that. Now they've taken that away from us. Thank God for Mondo. That's what I'll say for that. Thank the toy gods for fucking Mondo. Because if there was no Mondo, what would we have new to look at for Turtles right now? Don't show me this Heat Wave shit. Don't show me this Ling Wei shit. I don't want to see that shit. I'm talking about like an actual company making brand new shit right now. Nobody. And the shit that is coming out new, nobody wants. I don't know about y'all, but I totally passed on that Super 7 new wave. I'm not getting that Raph with the bike. I'm not getting that new April. I'm not getting whatever that fucking other dude was. I'm not getting any of that shit. I'm done with Super 7. They have broken my heart too many times and taken my money and gypped me too many times. I'm done with Super 7. But I wasn't done with NECA. And now I have to be. And that's upsetting. That's really like, fuck. Is it a big deal that I can't buy toys anymore, Robot? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. You can't buy toys anymore. Jesus Christ. You hear this guy? Look. You got what you got. I got what I got. We all have our vices. We all have our things that we're into. I don't get on you for working out and being a meathead. Are you one? Yeah. I don't get on you for, you know, being a politician and being all fucking politically correct bullshit. But are you a political prick? Yeah. Now, who are you to that? I don't know. Whichever one who I'm speaking to. And if I'm not speaking to any of y'all, then oh well, that's good for y'all. But it's like, the whole point I'm trying to make is, you do you and let me do me. I'm a nerd. Let me be a nerd. And in order to be a nerd, I need NECA making TMNT. I didn't realize how much of my TMNT collection is based off NECA and Playmates until recently, and it's like, yeah, dude, this is why I'm doing the stream, because I actually want to get this out of my system. I'm venting right now. I wasn't kidding earlier with Mad Hatter. I was like, this is this is absolutely a fucking a grief session. I hope they get it back, but you know, hope in one hand and shit in another, and see which one fills up first. I'm done with hoping at this point. We shouldn't have had to hope for anything from NECA. We should just be waiting. I mean, you could hope, but you know what I mean? It's like, I knew Giant Android Krang wasn't coming out. When after the first year he didn't come out, I was like, he's not coming out. They're done. They're not showing it anymore. He's not. This is the way it goes. For those of y'all who don't know this shit and haven't been paying attention to like every single Comic-Con video and Toy Fair video that's come out, I'm not even talking about mine. I'm talking like anybody's. This is the way it goes. When you go to these fairs, when you go to these cons, these companies have toys that are coming out at the end of the year and toys that are coming out next year and toys that are out right now. Okay? When you start going to the shows and the toys are not coming out next year, and it's just toys that are coming out at the end of the year or now, that's something to be concerned about. Because they're already working on what they're, like the drawings and shit. What happened to the remote?
The remote!
The drawings are fucking... They're already working on them. They're just showing us the drawings so that then for the next con, the next show, they have the prototypes of what they've been working on. And then the painted versions will be out for the next show, or they'll just release. And then when those release, that's when the new drawings will be leaked or shown. They always got the next thing coming. And when people started seeing nothing coming for NECA, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. I've said I'm done like so many times. I'm still here. I'm actually having a moment. And it's gonna suck not having NECA anymore. It kind of already sucks about Playmates, but we haven't felt the burn with Playmates yet because Playmates is still pushing them out. Playmates fucking gave me a fucking... Man, when I went to Toy Fair and spoke to fucking Amanda at the Playmates fucking booth, which is, by appointment only. I got lucky because I knew her, so that's why I got in from the previous year. And, dude, all they showed me was up to G.I. Joe. When it came to the new Turtle stuff, they didn't show anything past it, and they made it seem like they were done after that. Apparently not. So that platinum shit they're doing, the gold and the bronze and all that shit. Dude, what else do they have that they haven't shown yet that they're gonna pop out before the fuck? Like, they're literally gonna squeeze the fucking end of the toothpaste bottle to the last drop. That's the way to do it. NECA can't do that. That's fucked. And I don't think it's because they can't. I think it's because they didn't have anything besides the 2012 line in proto stage, and Mattel was probably like, whatever you got right now to put out right now this second to sell, you can do that because you've already gone down that line. From this point on, no more. That's it. You're done. So, and even if Mattel's not telling them that, whoever is telling them that, it's because Mattel has that license. So you can still say Mattel told them that, even though it's probably not how it works. There's always that middleman that doesn't get the acknowledgement. And in this case, I bet they're happy they don't. I don't want to be the person that fucking... I don't want to be the person that killed NECA's TMNT line. Like, hey, ding dong, hi, I'm from Mattel. So, that really successful, semi-successful, or continually successful, whatever you want to call it, TMNT line you've had for like since 2008? Yeah, you can't do it anymore. You gotta stop that. I don't want to be that person. I don't think anybody wants to be that person. So that person is on the low and enjoying it. Does anybody ever do that research? I have never done it. I used to. But I've gotten older, so I've gotten lazier and care less about it. But does anybody actually do that research? Who's the exact motherfucker that had to call, email, text, meet up with, and say, hey, look, about the NECA TMNT line. About that. I want to know who that person is. I want to know their name, the number, the social security number, the address. I want to fucking know. I mean, in Minecraft, for Minecraft purposes. Does that phrase work for this? I really haven't threatened him at all. It doesn't make sense. Never mind. Remove that from the record. You never heard that. Fuck. My friend Fork is waiting for me right now. I gotta get off. This is a pretty good sesh, right? I've been on since like 9:30, something like that. Maybe not. I feel a little better now, but not really. But I'm glad I had at least I had like 14 heads max in here tonight. Maybe more at one time, talking to me about how they feel about what's going on. So I think I'm feeling now what a lot of you are going to end up feeling later on. It has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do with I've been collecting longer. It has nothing to do with I like this more. It has nothing to do with that. It's just random. I'm just thinking about it more. I'm focusing on, like, I'm really thinking down the line and going, well, I'm going to go to New York Comic Con, and then next year's Toy Fair, hopefully, right? And then what's going to be there? I guess they can still sell the turtle stuff they have, right? But that's it. Like after this year, next year is going to be, you're going to say this thing about TMNT and NECA. It's going to be like, damn, I remember when they used to, like, past tense is going to be used towards the NECA TMNT line from here on out. I hate it. I can't stand it. I'm like not comfortable with it at all, because it's like, I'm not ready to let go of the 2012 line. I just got on board with the 2012 line, man. And I don't want that fucking Tiger Claw. I wasn't going to get the foot soldiers, but I'm getting them now. Because that's all we got. And I bet I'm not the only one fucking thinking that. So now I got to hurry my ass up and get them before other people get them and sell it out, mark it up on Fleabay. I was going to say Fleabay. And fucking, just make us pay a fucking arm and a leg for this shit. So fucking annoying, dude. And you know what else this means? This means NECA. This means Trevor knew about this when I was talking to him. I'm not mad at Trevor, by the way. I'm not like, that son of a bitch, he didn't tell me anything. But he knew. They knew probably since then. They probably knew since the Playmates license. They probably knew the second Mattel announced they have the master license. I'm willing to bet money on that. And then Playmates was just the first one to come out. And then NECA was probably like, well, we don't have anything else to push out right now, and we need to wait until San Diego Comic-Con to show them Tempestra. So we're just going to wait and not say a damn word and keep our mouths shut until the last second. That's why I don't feel the burn for Playmates, I think, because Playmates is still showing new shit for coming out later in the year or the year after, which somehow they can do, I guess. I hate the new logo, the World TMNT logo. I hated it when I saw it at Toy Fair. I hated it when she told me, oh, you're going to see this logo on all the product now because Paramount now owns the TMNT license. So that's why I put Paramount Plus on that thing too. It's not just Mattel's fault, but I'm not going to get mad at Mattel or Paramount Plus yet, because they have allowed Last Ronin video game to come out, which is probably why the movie got canceled. And the game is using the artwork based off the fucking comic itself, meaning that they're going to do like a translation of the comic into game form. In order for them to do that, they are going to need to show a lot of fucking graphic content. Does this mean we get our rated R movie? Probably not. But we might get our rated M for mature video game. It better be rated M for mature. If fucking Last Ronin is rated T for teen, I'm not getting it. Why would I get it when I already know what they've done to it? Last Ronin video game better be rated M for mature. This is your first chance to start off on a good basis with us, Paramount, with having this license and doing a really good job with it. Don't fuck up the game. And then, down the line, Mattel, don't fuck up the Master Toy license. You better show us something that's worth pushing fucking NECA and Playmates toys out. Before, you had to make up for pushing Playmates toys out. Now you have to make up for pushing out the major fucking company, the one that's been fucking carrying the license as long, not as long, but just as much as Playmates has. It's literally been between Playmates and NECA. You go from Target, you go to Target, you're going to buy a fucking TMNT toy, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be from the movie section or the fucking toy section, and that's Playmates or fucking NECA. When Mattel did their fucking He-Man thing, then you had, people going nuts for those too. But honestly, Not as much. Not as much. When I went to St. Illinois, shout out to Q and Nene, I checked out their targets. They got the targets that New York will never have. And they had so much variety. And, dude, I saw the He-Man Shredder there, which was very sought after at the time. Maybe it still is, I don't know. I saw it there. It was a single one by itself, and it wasn't even in the toy section it was supposed to be in. I looked at it, and I was like, that's cool. I could get that right now, flip it on eBay or Mercari for like $1.50, and someone would pay it blindly, not even care. But I ain't gonna do it because I don't want it. I don't like the way it looks. I'm just not into it. Thanks, but no thanks. And I left it. But then I found myself choosing between NECA movie figures and what was it? The Playmates it was a Playmates TMNT line, but I forget what the fuck it was called. Shit. I'm brain farting again. And I know what they look like too. I hate that shit, dude. I hate that shit. Gizmo Duck, by the way, is what I was trying to think of earlier. The superhero duck. If you stuck around this long, I remember what I'm talking about. I really got to be done now because I got Fork waiting on me for a while here, and I don't want to have her waiting on me anymore. Shout out to all of you who have been watching since the beginning. Shout out to all of you who have been coming back and forth, and shout out to all of you who are supporting the channel since you subscribed. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the notifications. Thank you for hitting the likes. Thank you for thank you for commenting. Thank you for putting up with my blah, 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 blah English. And will I be back tomorrow? I'm only gonna stream if I have something to stream. And you guys clearly don't give a shit about me playing video games. Like, what's his name said, play Predator. Maybe I'll do that, but I could tell y'all don't give a shit about my game streams. So I'll keep those to the minimum. And if y'all watch, y'all watch. And if not, oh well, they're going to be on this channel. It's going to be all mixed up. I don't get it. If is he a game streamer, or is he a toy reviewer, or is he a live streamer? I don't get it. I do whatever the fuck I want. Streamer. Uploader. All right. And yeah. RIP NECA TMNT line. Shout out to everybody working for the company. First two people I can think off my head right now is Randy Falk and Trevor Zammit, aka the Trevor of all Trevors. Shout out to you, man, because you were very upfront with me with the stuff I asked at Toy Fair, and you're always upfront. You make it very easy to ask questions that are not easy to ask. Or maybe not that they're not easy, because I never found them difficult to ask. I just felt like they were questions that people want to know answers to, and y'all never fucking answer them. So that's why I asked what I asked. Shout out to that Alex individual. I forget your last name, but there was this guy named Alex. I shouted him out on my community wall because he was out of nowhere just complimenting me on a random post on Facebook on a TMNT group saying like, dude, he just liked my coverage and he liked my questions, and I appreciate that because I'm like, yeah, I know what people want to ask because I want to ask them too. And I don't understand what's the big deal beating around the bush. Just fucking ask them. There's a way to do it. You just got to be real. I try to make them laugh too, but I'm not really trying to make people laugh. I just know what to say, when to say it, if that makes sense. I don't know. When I make people laugh, I'm not trying to make people laugh. I'm just trying to be as stupid and as blunt and as like upfront as possible with like zero fucking curtains. No veil underneath or any the guy behind the curtains in fucking Wizard of Oz. None of that. There's no point of that. Not with people in Toy Fair, not with people in your real life, not with your mother. And with that said, peace. Good night. I said it already. You want me to say it again? Your mother!